With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if actually fun as child can't see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for it's today, Wednesday, 19th of June 2024. Hope we're all doing very well indeed. Big ups to Toxic Chargers are popping their 8th month Bingo Barry membership message. With a simple message of that. What is that hand gesture called? Is it just like the rock hand gesture or something? Or devil horns? Is it? They call it fucking devil horns or something. Isn't there a name for that particular hand gesture? Yeah, that's the horns. That's what it's, the horns, yeah. With fucking Phil and his dented helmet in between. So that we fucking go.
Come the
Cheers.
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, and thank you very much to Brad Burning as well. Big up to Brad Burning for popping their membership message saying, watching live for the first time in ages. Hope you're well, Jared, and hopefully join you Friday if you're still not sore about my marble. Your marble ripped the absolute ever-living piss out of us all. For over 10 minutes, we were watching your marble and no other fucking marbles do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Then the second I asked that marble just to die, your marble went ahead and said, alright boss, and died. But yeah, Brad Burning, I have no problem. You're a guest on Friday, no problem. I know you're busy, you know, in real life stuff or whatever. I mean, it was a big move, wasn't it? And all that jazz. So yeah, big ups to you getting all that sorted. You know, welcome back to enjoying streaming and all that stuff or whatever. Hopefully things have calmed down and all that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to catching up with you on Friday for some good old bingo antics on there. But of course, this is not Friday today. Before that, we have this stream today, this Wednesday stream. Phil Burnell's already live. He's already live and underway, and we're going to build up some speed up juice as we normally would do. And yeah, Phil had an interesting day yesterday, and there's an emoji video to cover it as well for the day stream anyway. He apparently had a disgraceful Still Wakes a Deep premiere, and he feels there's a pattern with slow streams. Phil only got $40 for the premiere of a brand new game, but Stardew Valley has its own sponsors and he got $200 for that. So I guess it more than balanced out in the end. Mister's asking have I seen the kitty in the member server or not. I don't know what you're talking about, so say that as no. Kitty in the member server. The kitty in the member server, I don't know. I generally I'm looking at the member server now and I see no sign of a kitty. So I don't know on this. Did you post something? I can't see any kitties, so I don't know what you're talking about there, Mister. Check now, is it? I'm in the wrong topic, perhaps. Oh, I was in the wrong fucking topic. I was in general. Fuck me. Yeah, I forgot I had like an off-topic section as well. No, that shit. Yeah, so that kitty. You mean this kitty? So what you trying to say, Mister? You trying to show off your wee cat? Is this your cat? If so, that is goddamn ridiculously cute. You know, you know, I do like cats. I'm more of a dog person, but I also like cats. That is a cute as all hell cat, right there. I will say that. So yeah, big ups to Meter's cat, there you go. No wonder I couldn't see us in the Linebury section. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what Phil had to say to try and explain why, you know, and why he wasn't getting great support for his premiere day stream. Let's find out together, shall we?
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's help, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Katie says, I love your shirt. I want to buy my boyfriend shirts like that. I love your style. Well, Katie, that's all well and good, but we all know that you're actually not a woman. You're probably a guy cosplaying online as a woman.
I mean, we've seen this in the podcast. I think to be fair, we're all playing bingo. Let's just skip to him playing a fucking game because we covered the whole podcast part. Here we go, gameplay stuff.
Well, thanks, dude. You're a weirdo too. What the hell? Merry Christmas. Spelled wrong. Completely spelled wrong. Now, hold on a second here. Hold on. When I was a kid, all right, and I was going to make Christmas cards, which I did. I always made Christmas cards for the whole family. It would be a point that I spell it right. That's the whole point. Is like you're learning to spell while you make Christmas cards. So the parents would say, here's how you spell Merry. Here's how you spell Christmas. Memorize this. You know, why would you let your kid completely misspell Merry Christmas on the Christmas card that they make? So your kid gets stupider because they're making Christmas cards misspelled and you don't correct them so they learn? Like, why? Like, seriously. I'd be like, if the kid was writing and spelled it wrong, I'd be like, okay, now let's start over. Let's spell it right now. Look how bad that is. I mean, Mary is missing an R, Christmas is missing an H and a T. Like, the whole idea is keep Christ in Christmas. There's not even the word Christ in Christmas, so how could you... And it sounds like, what are they, Scottish? Irish? I can't...
Oh, don't you fucking dare. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Is that a Partick Thistle fucking scarf on the wall they've got?
Can't tell yet, but those would be Catholic. So they would definitely know how to spell Christmas. Anyway.
Did Phil Burnell just assume that the entire population of Scotland and or Ireland are Catholics? Is he completely ignoring the kind of rather racial tension between Protestants and Catholics within the country of Ireland? What the fuck? I'll tell you one thing. I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a Protty either. You know what I mean? I'm probably an atheist. I mean, I was raised a Christian. If you really want to know, I was raised a Christian. But to be honest, I don't know. Fucking each to their own. If you've got a faith, then fair enough. You know what I mean? If faith gives you hope and power and all that jazz, whatever cool stuff for you. You know what I mean? I just try and get on with things. Basically, I'm not really a man of faith.
Anyway, there we go. Oh.
This bitch better not do a Scottish accent, I swear to fuck.
Yeah. So that's awesome. I hope you're enjoying so far. I'm definitely liking the creepy vibe of the game. It's fun. If you are enjoying, please support the stream in some way. Anything appreciated. Super chats, memberships, get the memberships, tips. You know the goal is $50 every stream. And we're at 35 right now. All right. But we haven't gotten any tips or anything since the game started. So it would be great to hit the goal at least. So we at least have that hit. If you like the content, please support it.
So I've said this before on Twitter, I'm going to say it again. This was Phil's day stream. Phil's day stream didn't do well for him, okay? It didn't do well whatsoever.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you to Black Mage for the super chat, who simply asks, are Protestants really people though? We're all people. We're all people. I'm just as a fucking, I don't know if I can get too opinionated on that sort of topic when each to their own and all that jazz. Each to their own. Hope you're doing well, Black Mage. But yeah, but this is something that triggered me before when it came to Phil getting, you know, support for his fucking streams, not shit. The day stream fell of his $50 goal. It was $10 short. Okay, the night stream exceeded it by 4 times. Logically speaking, yeah, Damien, I actually thought the same thing. It looked like he was going to say, you know the drill. I generally thought that myself as soon as I heard him say it, then correct himself. I thought the same myself. Logically speaking, Phil Burnell exceeded his fucking tip goal that he seeks by 4, which is more than makes up for a disappointing day stream. Is Phil still going to kick up a fuss about the day stream on his podcast today? He really shouldn't, because really support for the whole entire day was covered. He made $240 the entire day. The night stream really saved his arse, essentially. But if he still makes it a point to fucking bitch and whine and moan on this podcast today about the fucking day stream and the lack of fucking support, even though the night stream was fucking ridiculously successful for him, it's just, what the fuck, Phil? You want $50 per stream, which is $100 per day. You far exceeded that.
Okay?
I certainly want to keep the positivity going. I don't want to be negative and say, man, now we dipped and man.
All right. A good place to split the part. Come back and we'll continue on. If you like Still Wakes the Deep, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you're not subbed yet. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Personally, I like the game. I like the fact that it's something a little different. Yes, it is just, you know, sneaking survival horror style, but the monsters, like, I never really seen monsters like this in any game before. And I don't know, this is so crazy. I don't know if we'll even get lore to explain what's going on. It might just be pure survival, but thank you for chilling. I hope you guys like it. I'm enjoying it. Last time I'll ask if you could support the stream today. That'd be greatly appreciated. It seemed like all the support came in before I started playing the game. It's so weird. This is...
No, and that's what you usually want though, Phil. You usually fucking tell people, guys, please, you're going to support, do it early on, so I get to wear the hat more often, I get to wear the glasses more often, I get to wear the vest for even longer than usual. You're usually one to tell your audience, please give me your support immediately if you're going to support at all. That's what happened here. All your support came at one point in time during the podcast.
What happened yesterday too with Fallout, where I got a bunch of support on the podcast, and as soon as I started playing the game, it just completely died. It would be great. My goal is $50 in tips. So if we can hit that, that'd be great. Anything else is greatly appreciated. You know, super chats, memberships. Right now we have no memberships at all today, I think. I want to continue doing that. I can't do that if I gotta worry every stream that it's everything dead stream. It's a dead stream. Why is it dead? There's people watching. Why does no one care enough to say, I like the content, let's keep it going, I will support it? I'm lost. Because that's always happened. So what changed this week with these two games? I'd like feedback. None. And $6 to super chats. So honestly, a pretty slow stream for a game premiere. Not to say this is a huge premiere. It's not. But it would be great to hit at least a tier 1 goal if possible. If you like what you're seeing, please support. I'm going to be playing this tomorrow to wrap it up as well. So, okay. Ludicrous. Tip me $1. It says there are people dying around the world. Why are they spending $100 a day on you when people need it more than you? Ludicrous, here's the thing, and this is what you got to understand about the way our world works, all right? People every day make choices on what they value and what they think has purpose or meaning in their lives, all right? I'm well aware that there's people in the world that are needy and need help, and people are very welcome to go support those people. I would never, in my wildest dreams, say, support me over someone who's needy and needs help, right? But it is of the power of my own viewers to decide how they spend their money, where they contribute, what they crowdfund, what they help, what they don't help. That's their choice actively.
The problem with that is when it becomes their choice and they're not fucking giving it to you, you fucking kick up a massive fucking fuss. You have special fucking videos and segments in your shitty podcast fucking asking your fucking audience why the fuck are they not giving you any money anymore. You fucking threaten to wage quit certain fucking games, you don't get their fucking money. That's the big massive
Come the
problem
fuck
right
in
there.
or fuck the fuck off.
Well, thank you very much, D-Dog, for gifting 5 memberships. So two seconds, let me just skip the alerts just so I don't fucking keep making noise. There we go. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for gifting 5 memberships. Congratulations to the following members for receiving the gifted membership. Timothy Grimley, Billy Spencer, Movie Sign, Amolius the Holy, and Ulf the Arbalist. Congratulations to you 5 for receiving gifted memberships, and remember to thank D-Dog once more for gifting those memberships to you. So cheers, D-Dog, very kindly appreciated. Now, I think we've built up enough speed up juice here, plenty of it. Phil's been live for about 20 minutes now. We're going at 1.5 straight off the bat. I need a number. Number, any number at all. First number in chat I see will be what I use. The very first number in chat I saw was actually number 1243 from one of your members, Ulf the Arbalist. They were the first number in chat I saw. So there we go.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
What does the sugar do in the salt?
Oh bloody hell.
Add sweetness as a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any.
1, 2, 4, 3. Bam.
Come the fuck in or fuck
Two
the
seconds.
fuck off.
No, just skip these things. yeah, I don't know why it doesn't play just one notification for get a memberships, but that's what it is. Thank you very much to Movie Sign for gifting 5 memberships themselves, and congratulations to the following people for receiving the membership: Guybrush Threepwood, Dixie Normus, what a fucking name by the way, Dixie Normus, shout out to you. Amadeus Helsing, another great name, Cell Shader, and SD1593. Congratulations to
Come
you
the
5.
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
And big ups to Ian Sorer for popping their 6-month membership message saying into these Toblerone munchers. Aye, it's the Scottish are a little bit preoccupied, hoping that they'll batter the Swiss tonight. You know, so I mean, fingers crossed we can, who knows, but basically, in case people are wondering, I know on Friday I had a very short bingo for a football. Today, normal bingo. Now, I know the football's on, and yes, my mind is going to be on the football at times, but this is the normal bingo. I'm not, so I don't want to keep doing that to people where it's like I'm fucking not going to bother doing bingo or whatever, it's going to be a short bingo because of football. Nah. So today's a normal bingo session, so it is what it is. So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on the football though, I'll keep an eye on the score. So yeah, and yeah, if Scotland win, auto full house. No Scotland, no party. Yeah. Will Scotland win? Who fucking knows? I guess I'll have to wait and fucking see. But yeah, thank you Movie Sign for getting those 5 memberships as well. Remember, if you got one of those gifted memberships, Guybrush, Dixie, Amadeus, Cell Shader, SD, make sure you thank Movie Sign for that.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, and nice one indeed. Thank you to Timothy Grimley for gifting a membership themselves. Well, that's very kind of you. So well done to Dead Bears for receiving a gifted membership. Thanks to Timothy Grimley. So guys, you guys are very, very kind to not just to me, but to each other as well for these gifted memberships. So congratulations, guys. I'll definitely need to do my best to remember to add to these names. Actually, as the podcast goes on, I'll definitely write these names down so I can copy and paste them quickly into the end screen during the outro. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Very, very much appreciated. Now, the bingo card has been picked. Who was it that picked it again? I know, this is, like, who is it fucking picked it again? It was Ulf the Arbalist. That's who it was. I found the fucking thing. Ulf the Arbalist picked the bingo card 1, 2, 4, 3, and thanks to them, this is the bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to touch his eye, then say, so anyway, what I mean by that is update and him having some dead air. The second row is Phil laughing, him saying life, by the way, him saying or doing Q&A, and him chewing some water. The third row is Phil saying in fact, him getting good old prayer hands to his camera, him snorting, him saying addition and help. The fourth row is Phil saying chill, him slapping the leg, him messing with his phone, him saying hate to say, and admittedly. The fifth and final row is Phil saying detractor or trolls, alright. Obviously, him bumping the microphone. And finally, him saying hilarious. So that's a bingo card we have for today. Thank you, Ulf, for picking it. If it wins, it's all thanks to me. If it fails, blame Ulf. There we go. So, as you guys will know by now, unless you're brand new, if you're brand new, then the aim of the game is for us to try and get the full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo card you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $235. So if we win today, we go up to 260 buckaroos. At the end of the month, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund, because the other half will go to charity, because I'm such a lovely bastard that way. So yeah, if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, then you got to make sure you leave a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If you haven't left a comment yet, you've got until the end of the month to make sure your name is down for it, so you don't have a chance of winning. And I can tell you right now, I've still not heard from the last month's winner. Suds won the marble race last month, but they have been a no-show, not heard a peep from them. I tried wherever I could. I asked on different discords if anyone knows who they are. I made a community post tagging their YouTube channel. Not a sound from them. I have no idea what happened to the suds. So second place is going to get that instead. It looks like who was Bugle912, and they have been actively. They let me know like that they're alive. Not sure. They've been popping into bingo quite regularly. So I mean, basically tomorrow it looks like they're going to win the May bingo prize fund, even though they finished second. So yeah, that's what you get. Even if your marble doesn't win, If first place doesn't show up, you're still with a chance of winning the prize anyway. So as things stand, the second place bugle is going to win half that bingo prize fund for me. So there you go. Now, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on a bingo card you see before you. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil randomly says
Boss!
5 times, that gives us a free space as well. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pix Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So there you go. You guys are in direct control of other ways we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre border functions, as well as him saying
Boss!
a whole bunch of times. And yeah, if Scotland win football, then automatic full house. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. It'd be nice if it happens, but I don't know if it will. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But who knows, it might not even be required. We might get a full house without any of that happening. I think the only thing left for me to do is to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Right!
And on that note, at time bingo.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, it's the end of an awesome streaming week and the end of build-up for the impending Elden Ring DLC this coming Friday. Let's sit back and talk a little bit about everything that happened this week. Let's relax and interact and have some conversation. It's time for the calm before the storm, because Elden Ringers will very shortly be forming the symbol above their heads. All this and more on today's episode of the week-ending Level 1 podcast.
What a shitey fucking podcast that was. Well, intro anyway, sorry. Oh, did he point to the camera? Is camera point on the card today? I don't think it. No, he's got prayer hands on the card. Nah, camera points not on the card, you bastard.
Alrighty, good morning and welcome to the show, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 19th of June, 2024. I'm DSP. The summer is here. The summer solstice is about to happen. And because of that, things are heating up in more ways than one. First of all, I live in Washington State, and we're actually about to have a heat wave over the weekend. So
Who fucking cares?
as I'm jumping headfirst into all of this new content, it's actually going to be quite warm here. Luckily, I have the air conditioner already pumping, and hopefully I'll be able to keep the temps down. But in addition to that, this Friday, it is time for us to once again partake upon the lands between. It is time for the Golden Order to form a circle of pain, because Shadow of the Erd Tree is coming out this Friday, and I will be beginning my playthrough of it. As you all, I'm sure, have heard, it is going to be the lengthiest DLC FromSoft has ever made, and they've made quite a few DLCs that were pretty lengthy. Rumor is 30 to 40 hours of gameplay, and that's why they're charging $40 for it. It's essentially going to be about half the length of Elden Ring. Only from what I'm to understand, way more condensed when it comes to the map, meaning a lot more stuff per square foot, I guess you could say, and very challenging. In fact, it's hilarious. All the reviews are coming out now for it, because, you know, all the journalists had it early, and most reviews are incredibly favorable, okay, like 9 out of 10. Eurogamer gave it a 3 out of 5, so 60% rating, stating it was too hard. They were literally, when you read the review, it's hilarious, like tears of whininess. Like, the more I played it, the more I realized it was too much for me. And I mean, it's like, dude, it's fucking Elden Ring. What did you think this was, Sesame Street Adventures? Dude, it's hard. That's the point. If you're not up to the task, then don't fucking play it. Give it to someone else to review. I couldn't believe it, that's the review. It's too hard. Anyway, obviously I'm ready. I mean, I did everything I possibly could to prepare for this, right? I went ahead and not only started a second Magic run last year, but finished it last month. Went back and, you know, fully completed, including all the optional bosses, even Melania. This time around, legitimately beat Melania, not by luck, but by planning and learning, right? I truly felt like when I beat Elden Ring the second time, that I essentially mastered it. Like, I did everything from the first part of the game. So now I'm ready for the new adventure, and you know it's going to be just like every other time that we do this stuff. It's going to be grueling. It's going to be challenging. There's going to be all new stuff thrown at us. There's going to be new elements, new weapons, new bosses, new combat stuff, everything, right? So I'm ready. I know people have been hyped to see me play this for a while. I mean, I'll be honest, for me, I really do feel like in 2024, Shadow of the Erd Tree is the biggest thing I'm doing so far this year. There haven't been many or any big game releases. The ones that have come out have kind of fizzled and not been popular, or lived up to the expectations that we all had for them. In a year, when some of the most hyped stuff I've done is play Street Fighter 6 more, right? Or do little indie game stuff here or there, or play a game with a crab. Yes. That was one of my biggest playthroughs of the year. Obviously, you know, this is going to be a big one. I'm very excited. Hope that you guys are too. I hope you will join me all day long on Friday as I play Shadow of the Erd Tree. In fact, I'm going to purchase it and pre-install it tonight. I'll already be on PS5 to play Street Fighter tonight. So
Who fucking cares?
all right, so anyway, good stuff. What I'd like to do to start the show is what I would like to do is recap yesterday. I want to give you my initial thoughts on Still Wasted Eat now that I've played it for around 2.5 hours roughly, and let you know my initial thoughts. before we go back into it, it looks like we'll probably beat it today because from what I'm to understand, it's not very long. Most people are saying it's between 5-6 hours long.
I'm still predicting that Phil is not going to be finished playing this fucking game by today's day stream.
So if we play a solid 3 hours today, I'm probably going to beat the game. Okay, so yesterday, Still Wakes the Deep on the first stream. But before that, I covered, arguably.
Oh wait, Hilarious is on the card.
Burger.
Phil said Hilarious earlier on. I didn't fucking see him fucking. I didn't think it was on the card, but it is.
Burger.
This is a very strong start to the bingo card, by the way. Very strong start. Guys, yeah, I Phil said Hilarious, and I was like, I could have sworn it was on the bingo card, and I went and looked and I missed it, but it was in the fucking bottom corner. If I miss anything on this bingo card while we're playing bingo, please tag me in the chat. I don't try and miss things on a bingo card, I just do sometimes because I'm a stupid bastard. Nothing I can do, bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz, but yeah, we're in this together. I'm trying to get a full house here after all, you know what I mean? So either the sooner we can get a full house, the better. If I miss anything, it could be a difference between winning the bingo and losing the bingo. So yeah, if I miss something and you catch it, don't be afraid to tag me in chat and call me a stupid bastard for the thing that I missed. Cheers.
One of the biggest, most crazy positive Nintendo Directs ever, announcing game after game after game that people did not know about or never expected to be announced. A new Mario and Luigi game in that line of, you know, they've had like Bowser's Inside Story and stuff like that, kind of follows along those plot lines. So another one of those coming out. A new Zelda game that plays like a top-down classic Zelda starring actual Zelda. What? No one saw that one. Re-releases of games such as Donkey Kong Country Returns, right? How about an update on Metroid Prime 4? Yeah, it's actually coming out next year, supposedly. And, of course, one of the biggest announcements for me, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, featuring all of the classic versus games in one spot, and Punisher, the arcade beat 'em up for some reason. Which is what I've been asking for years, which is what I've been saying I knew would be a sales hit. I don't know why they don't make it, and now they are. So, I'm very excited. After having talked with everyone yesterday, it seems like when this MVC collection comes out, everyone is aiming for me to play it on PC. They're like, if you want to get any kind of longevity out of this thing, don't buy the console versions because it doesn't look like it's cross-platform. Buy it on Steam. More people will be playing it on Steam than anyone else. And I kind of have to agree. Reason being, there's more people playing Street Fighter 6 on PC than any other platform. So because of that, I know that's going to have the biggest fighting game player base if I buy it on Steam, right? So, makes sense. And I'm happy that I have a mini PC that likely, fingers crossed, will be able to run it. I mean, it's basically a classic game suite. It's not anything that you think would be crazy on a processor. You know, I was able to play a game such as Pizza Tower, which is, again, 2D sprites, crazy amount of action, 60 frames. You would think if I could play Pizza Tower, I should be able to play the MVC collection on the mini PC. I really hope so. If it doesn't work, I'm going to get upset. Because I want to, you know, really utilize the best version, have the most competition. I have a joystick that works on that thing. I just want it, you know, I want for once to be in that crowd of people playing the best version. So I hope that I can do it.
Who fucking cares?
Now, I want to give credit where credit is due. Because I do feel like I should give credit where credit is due. All right? There was a content creator who championed bringing back Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in particular to the masses. Not only just emulate it on Fightcade that isn't really accessible to a lot of people, but to actually bring in a version of the game that everyone could play, right? So I want to give a shout out to Maximilian Dude today, because a few years ago, he started the free MVC2 movement on social media. It got tons of traction. Everyone was using the hashtag.
Oh my God, what's up?
Thank you. Oh, 2 seconds. There's a back-to-back ones here. Hold on.
Oh my God, what's up?
So, first of all, I was like fucking 2 at once here. Who was first here? Warren was first here. So, thank you very much for that. Thank you, first of all, to Warren for the super chat, who says, see how much better that sounded when he was up close to his mic. He sits too far back from it. Yeah, I agree. You're not meant to be that far away from your microphone when you've got like, some sort of podcast going on. Like, mine is quite close. Like, mine is like, if I move forward a bit too much, like, if I, basically put it this way, if I leaned back and forth on the X and Y axis like Phil did, I'd be fucking bumping it constantly non-stop. You're meant to be close to the microphone. So yeah, I don't know, like, so Phil just like sits back and then it's weird. It's such a weird setup. Most streamers, you have the microphone close to your fucking mouth so the audio quality is fucking good, and yeah, it's so weird. Yeah. So yeah, it's fucking bizarre. And thank you very much to Black Matrix Super Chat as well, who says he's parroting everything Maximilian Dude said yesterday. Well, he's now shouting him out, as well as parroting what he's saying, he's going to shout him out. So yeah, Phil jumping on the Maximilian Dude viral bandwagon, I guess, by talking about him, even though he's constantly fucking mocked him and belittled him and all that shit and compared himself to him and all that. Jesus. It's so weird seeing Phil try and be nice to other people, especially other content creators. It's kinda bizarre. You know? But I wonder how he's going to twist it. I wonder if he's going to twist it and make it all about himself. Let's rewind and get a full context, shall we?
Not only just emulate it on Fightcade that isn't really accessible to a lot of people, but to actually bring in a version of the
Oh, he also chewed water. That's right. I missed that. He chewed some water. So there we go. Cheers.
game that everyone could play, right? So I want to give a shout out to Maximilian Dude today, because a few years ago, he started the free MVC2 movement on social media. It got tons of traction. Everyone was using the hashtag on Twitter and other social media. Everyone was making videos about it at the time, right? I even talked about it on this very show when it happened a few years ago. And then sadly, it got derailed when Arcade 1UP got the rights to MVC2 to make a stupid arcade cabinet with inferior controls, a lag in the visuals, an online play that didn't even materialize until like 6 months after they sold the cabinet. And I hate to say it, a bunch of people in the FGC shilled this cabinet, saying, oh, this is free MVC2, when it wasn't. That's not entry-level accessibility for everyone. That's literally selling people an overpriced piece of garbage to make profits for a company and to take a sponsorship deal. So, that's not what the movement was supposed to be about, and a lot of people kind of gave up on it, thinking, well, if Arcade 1UP has the rights, it seems like we're screwed. But no, behind the scenes, this was all coming together, apparently, and now this collection will be coming out by the end of the year. We don't know exactly when, but I am excited. Again, these are... Oh, really? Bono Semo says the cabinet still doesn't work properly. Online play still is wonky, doesn't work. So imagine spending, you know, $500 to $1,000 to buy that cabinet, and it's a piece of shit. Because some FGC guy told you to because you believed them, right? Unbelievable.
Well, on the flip side of that, some people spend $500 to $1,000 on you per week, supporting you. Now that is insanity. But to you, it's like a normal thing.
Anyway, so I'm excited for this collection. When there's more information on it, I'll be talking about it. I'm actually quite hyped for it. I'm going to do a lot of content in it. Seriously, like what I will do when this comes out, I will play through all of the games, through their arcade modes, with various different characters, explaining the game mechanics to you guys. So you can see how these games play and who the final bosses are and everything.
Who fucking
Just like
cares?
I did many years ago when that Street Fighter collection came out and I played through all the classic Street Fighter 2s, the Alpha games, and Street Fighter 3s. I'm going to do the same thing with this MVC collection. We're going to have an awesome series of streams going through arcade game history, exploring all the versus series.
My dog, what's up?
Thank you very much, Black Major Super Chat, who says Max was also one of those shells. Yeah, Max was also one of those people that kind of hyped up those cabinets. That's a great point. It's so strange, like Phil. It's like, I mean, I told you he'd fucking go back. So he's criticising the people who shelled those cabinets. Maximilian Dude being one of them. But he's also trying to praise him for starting this movement in the first place to try and... Yeah, you understand, you get it. Is this screenshot worthy, by the way? Is this screenshot worthy? I feel like it might be. He's baring his wee teeth. Yeah, I'm going to be a quick screenshot. Fuck it, why not?
That was the start of my YouTube career.
2 seconds, blah, 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 there we go. Cool stuff. Right, so I got that going there, go here, ignore the scary face. Thank you to Morgana, by the way, for contributing to the thumbnail. Like, Morgana sent this over the Discord, and I thought, yes, I'm definitely going to include that on the thumbnail for this bingo thumbnail. But yeah, this is today's one. So let me just throw this in the member Discord so members can have all sorts of fun with it. There we go. Good stuff indeed. There we go. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo, shall we? Jeez, it's 5 minutes to kick off. I'm not going to think about the football. I'm just going to focus on bingo. Bingo right now is a priority. Mon Scotland. But this bingo card is doing so good so far. We've already got a free space thanks to the Snorts as well, so we're fucking flying here.
We're going to have an awesome series of streams going through arcade game history, exploring all the versus series. And then I'm obviously going to play these games online. Many of them are not very competitive, like X-Men isn't, but Marvel Superheroes is, X-Men vs. Street Fighter is, Marvel 1 and 2 are, and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter is okay, but it's definitely the weakest of that series. But we're going to check them all out. I cannot wait. So, fingers crossed, it'll come out on PC, and then I'll be able to actually play that version, and I'm excited for that coming up later this year. And again, shout out to Maximilian, who actually championed for these games to become accessible, and now they are again. Maybe I'll actually get a rematch against him. You may not realize this, but many years ago when that MVC collection was released on consoles, I think it was
Who
like 2012,
fucking cares?
one late night, not recording or anything, I was drinking, and I wanted to play, just do random matches, so I was playing off camera. And it just so happens I matchmaked with Maximilian, and we had a set. It was a good set. He beat me because he was using Strider, who's the best character in the game, and I was laggy.
No, he beat you because you're shit. Well, okay, that's a bit mean. He beat you because he was better at the fucking game than you. That sounds better.
Because I was drinking. Like, I was so, like...
Phil's gonna blame the alcohol for him losing. The alcohol didn't make you drink it, Phil. You lost because of you, and your lifestyle, and your bad habits. Also, is this one of the most bizarre corner demons that he's ever seen in his entire fucking life? This is like an absolute extreme corner demon in that corner over there. Hold on again, guys. I know I just I done like a fucking thumbnail thing, but yeah, this is too good to pass up. Look at the eyes. Look at those eyes. Give me a second here. Go here, go here, go there, go fucking everywhere. There we fucking go. And fantastic stuff. We can go here, we can go there, and should paste in here. There we go. I fucking press it twice because I didn't think it was going to do it the first time. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Look at the corner demons. They're out to get him again, those damn corner demons. And I'll just throw that in Discord as well, and there we go. Good shit indeed. Cool, let's crack on with the bingo, shall we? But nice, I actually don't. I don't have a folder of Phil's face. You want to see where all the Phil faces go? Give me a second, I'll show you. So when I create, I use a website to create the thumbnails, by the way. And the bingo ones are quite easy, it's like generic. It's the same background essentially. So so yeah, so this website here is what I use. I use a Canva. And in the upload section, it basically has all the previous things I've used for Phil. So they all basically get stored here. Essentially, they all get stored there. All on the left hand side, and you can go all the way fucking down. You go all the way down for all the other ones and all that shit. I fucking get loaded in or whatever. It's just all this shit Phil wearing a fucking dumbass helmet and all that crap, you know. That's basically my library, the archive or whatever. Phil's big massive fucking forehead leaning into the fucking camera. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, all the fucking Phil faces get saved there, essentially. Good stuff indeed, but yeah. I probably do have it in a computer as well in some place, I just don't fucking know where it's probably snipped. Because I used a snipping tool to get a lot of these fucking pictures, but anyway, doesn't matter. Let's crack on with things.
Delayed what I was doing, and I didn't record or commentate. It was only his side because he recorded it and basically put it on his channel. And I was like, damn, if I had known I was going to play him and we were going to be doing that, I totally would have taken it way more seriously and not been drinking or anything. That would be awesome to have like a throwback set against him all these years later and see how.
Yeah, give him 5 stacks, Phil.
Fair. I mean, I haven't played MVC1 since then. Like, no lie. There's been no version of MVC1 available to play, so it's been like 12 years since I played, but probably the muscle memory will come back.
Who fucking cares?
So shout out to Max. Maybe we'll meet in the online arena one day randomly. All right. So, then we started Still Wakes the Deep, the new horror game that released yesterday. And man, let me just tell you something. First of all, I like the visuals. It looks very good on the Xbox Series X. I'm playing at 4K. First game I'm actually playing from the start in 4K resolution. In some parts, it looks photorealistic. Like the game's visuals are like stirring when it comes to like you look like you're really on an oil rig in this first person perspective, you know? Yeah, some of the character models aren't perfect, but it looks quite good. All right. The best way to describe the game, it feels like you are in a 1980s horror movie. It feels like you're in a living, breathing version of The Thing. Did you ever see the movie The Thing? That's kind of what it feels like. The only difference is the monsters are not trying to hide in plain sight by impersonating other people, but it's the same kind of body horror. And the weird part is I didn't know that's what the game was. I actually thought it was going to be like demons or a supernatural twist, but no, it's just like mutations and weird body stuff that's gross, but scary at the same time. Great action sequences, like chase sequences where you have to escape, or sneaking sequences. FYI, you know, we're 2.5+ hours in. There's no combat. It's one of those horror games where you just have to survive and avoid being detected and killed because, you know, it's basically instant death if you run into any of these mutation monsters. So I like it. I think it's creepy and scary. I'm actually really enjoying the atmosphere of the game itself. By the way, the entire cast is Scottish, which is awesome because you never have that in video games ever. Can you name another video game with a Scottish cast? So it's cool. They actually went unique with this one and did something a little different. And I think it's paying off because it makes it feel like a unique situation, right?
Do you need subtitles to understand all the words they're saying? Because if not, it's not a truly Scottish experience.
LK The Watch says, I've read the reason it looks so good because it uses Unreal Engine 5. There you go. So it's a great visual experience. Gameplay, if you like that survival style horror and chases and stuff, you're going to like it. And it's just getting better. Like the further I get in, the creepier it's getting. I can't wait to pick it up and resume it today. We may beat it because, again, it's not a lengthy game. And I heard it's 5 to 6 hours long. We're 2.5 hours.
Also, there's no guarantee, by the way, there's no guarantee that all the fucking people doing Scottish accents are actually fucking Scottish. The amount of fucking fake Scottish people that exist in the entertainment world is quite ridiculous. How often did the WWF, for example, have Canadians roll out as fucking Scotsmen? You fucking had like fucking Roddy Piper, he was fucking Canadian. You had like the Highlanders, they were fucking Canadian and all. And then you finally had like Drew McIntyre, he was like a fucking actual genuine Scottish fucking person. So yeah, I'm actually a genuine Scotsman for once. Piper wasn't Scottish, so remember. He probably had Scottish roots, I imagine, but he was Canadian. It's like Scotty from Star Trek, he's not Scottish, he was Canadian.
hours in, but today I'm going to play more. I shouldn't have as many interruptions as I did yesterday. So we should get around 3 hours. Maybe, hopefully we'll beat it, because I certainly don't want to have to do another stream of it for like 20 minutes. But I guess we'll see how far we get today. And go from there. And you know what? I will say this too. It's actually refreshing to have a horror game without having to look for optional collectibles and logs. Because isn't it just like every single horror game you have to scour the environment for a hidden piece of paper that has a clue that might have something to do with the plot? And if you miss the paper, oh, you miss critical backstory. I mean, every single game's been having this in it since Resident Evil, the originals, right? This one doesn't do that. This one, you just play it. Like, you literally just play it and enjoy it. You're along for the ride. You don't have to worry about hours of side content, exploration, busy work. They're not worried about padding the length of their game. Just play it and enjoy it. And I actually like that. I'm finding it refreshing to not have to be this kind of detective scouring every piece of the game, okay? So, good stuff. Can't wait to continue it today. Hope that you'll stick around after today's podcast in order to see the end, see how where it's going, because I'm sure it's going to get even more crazy over the course of today's stream. So, good stuff there. Now, tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, Street Fighter 6 returns, more Zangief action. It's going to be casual play until I feel comfortable enough to do ranked. I don't know if that will be tonight or not. I'm not going to promise it, because then people will be upset if I don't do it. But Monday's stream was superb. Like, Monday, I started off really poor, bad execution, bad timing, and then I kind of recovered. I started doing new strategies and things that I'd never done before, and they were working well. I mean, shit, I was doing Drive Rush, Cold, level 3 grab super, right? Like, out of nowhere, and it was working. Holy shit, that's awesome. Like, that's crazy high level Zangief play. So, I can't wait for more tonight. I hope you'll join me for that on the late stream. And there's not going to be Street Fighter again for a while, almost a week, because Elden Ring is taking priority over the weekend. It's going to be Monday night after that when I go back to Street Fighter, and then after that, lots of Street Fighter, because Bison will release that Wednesday, okay? So, FYI, if you like Street Fighter, come by tonight and enjoy, because there's no Friday night fights this week, okay?
Who fucking cares?
I'm off for streaming tomorrow. I know that many of you will be lost. You'll have no idea what to do with your lives, and I'm not here streaming all day. I'm very sorry about that, but I do need some time for myself and my family, okay? So, please, what you can do is get caught up on all the stuff I've done this week. I mean, there's things everywhere on this channel. We've had the continuation of Fallout 4, going through the entire Far Harbor DLC and starting Nuka World. We've got tons of Street Fighter 6 gameplay featuring Lily and then featuring Zangief, and I did really good with Zangief. And then we've got, obviously, the start of Still Wakes the Deep. We got a lot of Stardew Valley. I did 3 streams of Stardew Valley, which were really fun streams. Got into the game, learned a lot about it, and having great chill experiences with the audience. So this channel, loaded with content. Over on DSP Reacts, we had not only me live reacting recently to the Summer Game Fest and Xbox events, but a really great react show from this last Sunday. Tons of variety. I'm actually noticing way more views on the react videos lately. I'm happy for that. I think the react stuff is decently good sometimes, and sometimes it's great. Like, there's a video from Sunday where I'm cracking up the entire video, 30 minutes.
Phil, if the videos are good, then that's nothing to do with you, and it's all down to the fucking members who submit the videos. Remember, if you complain about the React stuff, then it's not Phil's fault, because that's just the fucking quality of videos that his fucking dentheads submit to him. So if he's trying to fucking claim credit for the React stuff doing well all of a sudden, you can fucking use that exact same logic right against him. Either it's all entirely fucking down to him for it being good or bad, or it's not at all. You can't fucking try and have it both ways, Phil.
Because we're watching hilarious clips. People love it, and the views are actually getting really high on it. I'm like, that's good. I'm happy for that. So I hope you'll check out the React stuff from time to time. It's pretty good, and it's actually been pretty good recently. And then on DSP Throwback, we've got a continuation of the playthroughs of L.A. Noire Remastered. We've got Fallout 3 Remastered, and the Rise of Nightmares Retro React, where I'm reacting to this Rise of Nightmares playthrough on Kinect from 2011. It's a horrible game. It really plays awfully, but it's hilarious to watch John and I from back in the day trying to use Kinect motion controls to get this goddamn thing to work. Fuck you and your friends. So,
anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Oh. Check all the stuff out. Get caught up on it. Have a good time. Please leave comments on the videos, because what I've noticed, particularly, is that comments help, and I don't get a lot. And it kind of sucks. I wish that there was a lot more comments on the video.
That is our first bingo again, because Phil said help.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Tay.
I just feel like fucking playing that. Fuck you, Phil. We're doing great for bingo. We're crushing bingo today. Let's fucking get us one quickly.
And I don't mean letting toxic idiots spew nonsense on the videos. I mean intelligent comments from people who are actually watching and have feedback. So please leave comments on the videos if you enjoy it. Please like a video if you're enjoying it as well. Okay. When I return on Friday, we'll have a stacked podcast talking about my day off, game news, and of course the Elden Ring hype. And then all day long on Friday on the first and second streams, it will be me playing the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Now, with a newly upgraded setup. Better visuals, right, than ever before. I'm debating, should I attempt to play Elden Ring in 4K? I don't know if it'll work. If I do 4K, I'm afraid the game might chug or be a lower frame rate. Obviously, I want a high frame rate playing the game. So it may have to be 1080p. I'm not sure, okay? I have to think about it. But right now, my PS5 is set up 1080p, 120 hertz, variable refresh rate for Street Fighter. That's how I have it set by default for Street Fighter. So maybe that's what I should roll with in Elden Ring, just to get the absolute best response time. Or maybe I should up it to 4K and see what frame rate it runs at. Unless, if it's going to chug at 4K, then I'm not going to do it, obviously. So I guess I got to think about it. Let me know what you think. Maybe you guys will know, because you guys have probably played it more than me at the high resolution. It's only now that I have the capability of doing this, so I have to decide what quality to play the game at. But anyway, regardless, it's going to look the best videos I've ever put out for FromSoft. It's going to be the best frame rate, the best detail, no blurriness and pixelization anymore because my bitrate has been increased. It's going to look amazing. I cannot wait.
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter how it looks. Phil, your content has never really had... The main issue of Phil Burnell's content has never really been about how it fucking looks visually. It's more about the fucking the actual content itself and what's sustained in that content. You can fucking polish a turd as much as you fucking want to make it all super shiny and neat, but at the end of the fucking day, a turd is still a fucking turd. And Phil Burnell, your content is essentially that.
To broadcast the DLC for you guys because it's going to look so good. All right. All right, cool. And that's all day. So first and second stream. That's why there's no Friday night fights on Friday, because I'm playing Elden Ring all day long. Okay. Then on Saturday, more Elden Ring DLC, and then Saturday night, the next stream of Stardew Valley Chill. And then Sunday will be React Day as usual. We'll do the clip show on DSP Reacts and the Retro React on DSP Throwback. Although it's a special DSP Throwback night, we're going to finish up Rise of Nightmares, which only has about an hour left. And then we're going to swap over and we're going to do Dark Souls for the second half because it just makes sense to react to Dark Souls when I'm playing Elden Ring, right? So we're going to do that. And then Monday, it'll be more Elden Ring and Street Fighter 6. And then Tuesday will be Elden Ring and Stardew Valley. And then Wednesday of next week is all day long the release of M. Bison in Street Fighter 6, which will be epic to see Bison return to the franchise.
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much to Keldenson for the super chat, who says, a request, add 10 more bosses to the counter for the Elden Ring playthrough. I mean, as things stand, if Phil says
What?
5 times of the free space, when he starts playing Elden Ring, he might say that quite a lot. I don't know, are you asking basically to have it join the burp and snort part at the top? Have its own little thing? Is that what you're trying to say? Like a burp counter, a snort counter, and a boss counter? Because if that's what you're asking for, I might do that. I might do that. It's just... I'll take it under consideration. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm very excited because, you know, M. Bison is a character I've used over the years in various Street Fighter games. I mean, he's one of my favorite characters in Street Fighter 2, and he's probably my main in Street Fighter, or in the Alpha series. So... good stuff, and I hope that you guys will join me for that all week long. It's going to be a great week, okay? Yeah. Outside of that, there's one other thing to talk about. Yesterday, you guys seem to start to want to push for a new event. And I was like, oh, really? Because the last special event that we did was back in May, late May, and it was the Indies Marathon. And if you remember, that's when we played Pizza Tower, Stardew Valley, Noita, I think it's called, and Hades 2. And based on that, we actually have done future additional content of Hades 2, and we're going to go back to that when the game is finished. And now we're doing Stardew Valley, so we actually got some good stuff out of there. That's been very good. But now people are like, well, we want another event. And I'm like, well, what should I do? Right? I wonder...
The 4th of fucking July, you unpatriotic prick.
What should I do in regards to an event? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, well, we could do some kind of a summertime event, you know, but when would it be? And some people are like, dude, July 4th. July 4th is like not even 3 weeks away. And I'm going to be doing Elden Ring nonstop for the next 2 weeks. So I don't think that we should be planning the event that soon.
Well, every single one of your fucking events basically follow roughly the same sort of formula. You might have some fucking gameplay, but you're still going to fucking have some time to eat some fucking food and all that crap, and then basically fucking review it or whatever, and that'll be it essentially. You might have some sort of fucking special Derek made rating board, you know, like a fucking tier list thing. But yeah, it feels like 3 weeks to plan an event's impossible. Fuck off. Just fuck the fuck off. Most of your fucking events are basically the same garbage anyway.
I would say the earliest it should be is mid to late July, but what would we do? Like, what would you guys like to see as the event, right? I don't know. But we did a summertime kind of bash last year where I called it like the cookout or something, and I had food that my wife had made, homemade food for the meal, and we did various different things. But I guess the question is, what would you like? Oh, by the way, so my audience, 1080p Elden Ring with ray tracing looks better. It adds pleasing...
Oh, that was somebody's name. I thought he was just fucking trying to make his audience sound fucking, more fancy. No, someone's actually fucking called that in his fucking chat, apparently. Let's see if I can fucking scroll up and find them. They might be gone. I'm scrolling up in this chat and I'm looking for this person that fucking just sent us a message. Keep in mind I'm behind by several, I'm behind by like 20, 30 minutes. So they might have fucked off by now. But yeah, they're gone. I guess they stayed for the start of the podcast and they fucked the fuck off, I imagine.
By the way, so my audience, 1080p Elden Ring with ray tracing looks better. It adds pleasing shadows. Dungeons look much cooler with ray tracing. And I'm assuming it's going to run at a very smooth 60 frames at 1080p, right? So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do 1080p, enable ray tracing, but I'll do the highest hertz available. If it's 120, great. Whatever the highest refresh rate is, VRR, and see how that works.
Who fucking cares?
Summer barbecue blast. Eat some good smoked meats. Summer rageathon. See, let's start talking about this. I'm down for whatever. Whatever you guys want. I mean, if it's a summertime event, I'm probably gonna want to booze it up. I'm probably gonna want to have some drinks during it. You know, some good food, some drinks, chill vibes. If you remember, that's what we did last summer, and it was very successful because I said, this is not anything serious. It's not like we have a set amount of games we have to play. Let's just relax and sit back and have some drinks and food and play some stuff and chill, hang out, right? I'd be down for that. But we gotta figure out what we want to do during it. Should there be some Street Fighter? Should there be some Stardew Valley chill? Should we do something special? You know, by then I definitely would have beaten Shadow of the Erd Tree. So maybe start a second run of Shadow of the Erd Tree with a gimmick this time or something. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Maybe something specifically on the mini PC that we wouldn't normally do during normal streaming, so that way there's a reason to do it special because we're doing the marathon. I don't know. What do you think? It went really well last year doing it like that. So
What's up?
Thank you very much to Mefbear for a super chat who says, "What are you doing in my swamp?" I can't really say it like Shrek does. Oh, then again, another Scottish accent character who's voiced by an actor who's Canadian. I can shout to Shrek, I guess. Mike Myers. There we go. Oh, I think Scotland scored. I think Scotland scored. Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. Scotland scored apparently. Oh my! I think Scotland scored. Scotland are winning 1-0. Oh fuck! That's it. It could happen. It could happen. I'm very tempted. Give me a second, guys. Let me completely derail my own fucking stream here by seeing if I can see the goal. Give me a second here. I won't show it on.
McStay, McClare, McAllister, McCoist, McGregor, and now we've got McTominay. It was always going to be Mick, wasn't it? That's the way Scotland do it. But this is what we're asking for. Billy Gilmore, great composure, and Andy Robertson driving up the pitch. If you Cal McGregor outside you, John McGinn, and who else is making that late arrival? Scott McTominay, the man of the...
Jesus. There we go. There we fucking go. It was an own goal. Some daft Swiss defender hoofed it into his own net. What a fucking plank. Scotland are winning 1-0. Remember, Scotland win the fucking football. It's automatic full house. So there you fucking go. 1-0 Scotland. Jesus, man, they actually fucking might do something after all. After the embarrassment in that first game. Anyway, guys, I know most of you probably don't fucking care for football. We'll get on with Bingo, don't worry.
doing the marathon? I don't know. What do you think? It went really well last year doing it like that. So I feel like the same kind of summertime thing would really work. Oh, I don't have live chat open. Hold on. I have top chat. I hate this stupid YouTube top chat live chat thing. Just give me live chat. I hate that sometimes you miss messages because you're in top chat. No AI summary today. Oh, I do have an update on that, guys. There's a few different things YouTube is actually testing all at once that I've noticed. One is this AI summary thing where you'll go to chat and if you're refreshing it, you'll sometimes see an AI summary at the top of chat, summarizing what people are talking about in the chat. They also are now finally, after all this time, testing the multi-thumbnail feature, but it's very, very limited. Like, for example, yesterday, one of my editors, who makes some thumbnails for me, was making thumbnails for videos and said, you have the multi-thumbnail feature now. I said, I do? And I went to look myself, and it wasn't there. And then they went to check, and it also wasn't there. But they said, but here's the screen capture. I actually screen captured to show you. It was there previously. So it sounds like they're rolling it out slowly, and it's going to, just like this AI summary thing. Some people have it, some people don't. Some people have it for a minute that's gone, right? So what it is, and this is probably how Mr. Beast does it. Because if you haven't noticed, a lot of people have mentioned this. Mr. Beast tends to change his thumbnails, but the reason is because he's probably had this feature for a while. When you upload a new video to YouTube and you select the thumbnail for it, you have an option to have 3 different thumbnails. Okay? So you put up...
Phil, Mr. Beast is fucking light years ahead of you for the fucking effort he puts into his fucking content. Like, people that are on the level of Mr. Beast, and there's not fucking a lot of them, but they're at the fucking top for a goddamn reason. They study within the first 24 hours how certain fucking videos do when they upload them, and they fucking see, is this fucking thumbnail attracting attention? And sometimes they'll change a thumbnail to try and, you know, it's a bit fucking deceptive, but sometimes they'll change a thumbnail after like a day or so to make people think it's a new video. Because I don't recognise that thumbnail, it's the same video. But yeah, this is why people like Mr. Beast are as successful as they are, because they fucking put in the effort to kind of see, is this thumbnail delivering the kind of audience I was expecting for this video, or did I fucking change the thumbnail to see if I can get more numbers or whatever. This is the effort that is required, Phil. This is what you hate. Phil, you said yourself you don't like this part of YouTube where you got to fucking upload stuff and do thumbnails. All you want to do is play games and have fun. You hate every other aspect of what your career is.
Of all three, and then based on who watches the video longer or who has a higher click-through rate on the video will auto-select the most popular thumbnail. So it could be like a face like this, a face like this, or a face like this. And those three faces, because that's all YouTubers do, is they make fucking stupid faces in their thumbnails. Based on those three faces,
shut the fuck up, you fucking cunt.
YouTube will look which one is more popular, which thumbnail is getting more attention, and then it would make that the thumbnail after a certain test period of time. So, yeah, I'm curious how that would work. I don't think it would really work for me, because I'm probably not going to be making 100 thumbnails to test videos. It's kind of stupid, don't you think? But, you know, it's a nice thing to have features. It'd be nice if I could have the same features as everybody else. The AI summary has been hit or miss, for sure. I don't know how well this thumbnail feature will work, you know, but anyway, so that was out. I just wanted to mention that. Anyway, back to the marathon ideas. I don't know. What you guys tell me. What would you like to see? Like, if we were to do a summertime marathon event, right?
Just love he's comparing himself to fucking Mr. Beast. Like, you know, oh, if I had such a thing, and if I had the same tools that Mr. Beast has, I too would have billions of views on my videos. Phil, you're a delusional fucking cunt. Stay in your goddamn fucking lane.
Excuse me. What would you guys like? Huh? No, we're doing Stardew. Are you not listening to the schedule? We're doing Stardew on nights. We're doing Stardew Saturday night. And we're doing Stardew Tuesday night next week. We're doing 2 nights of Stardew next week, even though we're doing Elden Ring. The only day I'm playing Elden Ring all day is Friday. Saturday is Stardew and Tuesday is Stardew. Just like Monday will be Street Fighter 6 and Wednesday will be Street Fighter 6. Listen. Come on.
This is definitely a dead air.
Burger.
Listen. You're on a podcast. What's the point of having it open if you're not listening to it? You're not watching the podcast for me, my looks. All right? Let's be honest here.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Pain. Pain. Thank you, Black Mage, for the super chat, who says, how does Derek find time to make thumbnails between Sissy, BBC, Gun and Sesh? I don't know how Derek finds the time. If it is that same... I'm pretty sure most people seem to be in agreement. Derek is one of his thumbnail guys. But remember, he has a team. There's more than one person. He has a team of people doing the shit. It might not be Derek in this case. It might be one of the other deadheads that fucking does editing for him. Who knows? But Jesus, I don't know if fucking Derek finds the time. Maybe he fucking knows how to work with both hands. Who knows?
Most of you probably listen with your eyes closed so you don't have to vomit profusely all over your devices as you watch, right? Come on. Barbecue feasting with Phil, retro games, and some drinks. You know what's coming out in July? The Nintendo World Championships for Switch, which is a full challenge run game. It's a bunch of classic NES games with all these timed and score challenges built in. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could wager. People could say, hey, I think Phil will be able to do this challenge.
Wager. And all of a sudden, money comes into it. How convenient.
We won't be able to do this challenge, right? Right? I think that'd be neat.
I'll give you a wager to shut the fuck up.
Boost it up, do some challenge runs, have some barbecue. Maybe toss in a few matches of Street Fighter or something for fun, right? Yeah, that'd be nice. July 27th is Walk on Stilts Day. Walk on Stilts. So get booze up, walk on stilts through my office, fall over, break all the equipment, go to the hospital. That sounds like a plan. Of course. Why not? By the way, once I upgrade my PC to cats, once I do the migration, and I get the Stream Deck, I'm gonna be able to do one button thing, like do one button push, and then it's Raw Julia. Of course. Yes, I want to do that. I want to have things like that, little memes that I can hit. Remember, originally when I started doing direct capture 10 years ago, all right, I wanted to have the Adam Sandler, yo, Ruben! And I had it set up, but I always forgot to do it because it was like I had to fuck around to get it to play.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Imagine I just press one button, I get to do it. Whoop. That'd be perfect. We'll see. We'll see. We're doing that migration in between late July and mid-August. I'm going to take some time away when there's not any real game releases out. We're done with the Elden Ring DLC. Things are calming down, and that's when I'm going to do that migration.
Who fucking cares?
Jordan, what are you talking about? Jordan, unmute your stream. Oh. I literally just answered this. He just super chatted the same question again. I just answered it.
But Phil, you don't respond to contributions until the end of the Q&A segment, after the news and whatnot.
Anyway. Alright. Anyway, how about this? Let's do some shout-outs. Alright, let's see what's on everyone's mind. Let's get some conversation going. Alright, and based on where that leads us, we'll determine what we do with the rest of the show. Today's a much laid back day. There's no news today, so I just wanted to kind of hang out with everyone today.
There's no news at all today. In the world of in the entire world, there's no news. News doesn't exist. So Phil's like, okay, let's just fucking focus on the money instead.
Okay, so we start off with Dark Souls Master, our first super chatter of the day, who says, summer drink and steak-a-thon, praise be the song. Well, sadly, I wouldn't be able to do a steak-a-thon. I have to really cut back on red meat. I haven't, last almost decade now, since I've known I have this blood condition. But I might maybe get some barbecue, order from a place, maybe.
Isn't that called gout? That blood condition, Phil? You know, isn't that the king's disease? Gout? Yeah, isn't that a thing you blame your aunt for basically passing on to you because she never seemed to bother to tell anyone in the family that she also had gout and you never knew that shit could be passed on and so you wouldn't have ate all that fucking red meat had you known?
Get some barbecue? I don't know if I would do chicken or something else. We'll see. And then Jordan did a super chat talking about Stardew again, which I already answered. So, thanks guys for the super chat so far.
No tips.
And then I received a $10 tip from Tarantula MS, who says, hey Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? It's good to have you here today. Welcome back to the streams. Thank you for being the very first tipper of the day. Enjoy this remastered block of animation, which I had to remake because for some reason all my tip animations deleted, and then after I remade them all, they all reappeared again. But as a result, I colored all the text and everything on the current animations. I actually added some custom text for other tip animations, so there you go. Thank you very much, Tarantula MS. First tip of the day. Appreciate that.
I just hate how it always fucking says the first tip of the day like he expects tons fucking more, like he's fucking owed that shit. Like I won't lie, I was like, it's just like, Phil, just fuck me. It's just, it sounds like obvious fucking begging. It really does. It is fucking right. Whatever. Let's get on with it.
Lord Prince Albert has done a super chat. He says, how about we go to 672's house, we do a pool party, get drunk, take our shirts off, whip the sausages out, and have a good time?
It does sound like your sort of party, Phil. That sounds more like your fucking scene. Let's be real.
Well, what would you call that? 672's old time country cockout? There you go. Welcome to 672's backyard country cockout. Here we go. Come on. Very nice. Thank you, Lord Prince Albert, for the super chat. I appreciate that. All right. Some people are into that kind of stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, I read about that earlier on, D-Dog. NVIDIA has become like the most successful company in the world, essentially. NVIDIA's #1, $3.6 trillion. Thanks to Elon Musk apparently buying 80k or graphics cards for Tesla. But yeah, it's like the #1 most valued company in the world right now is NVIDIA, according to, well, I read it in the fucking news. I don't know if it is according to a particular stock exchange or whatever, or it's just on the planet in general, but aye, NVIDIA are super successful right now. And NVIDIA are related to video games, of course, you know what I mean? So, Bill had gaming news to talk about, potentially, if he bothered to fucking do his research, but I guess it didn't look hard enough. Oh, it's according to Bloomberg and Forbes, who are, of course, they're all fucking talking about money, of course, and those fucking things. So yeah, exactly, there you go, NVIDIA. The most successful, well, the most... I don't know, yeah. Successful's not the right fucking word for it, you know what I mean? But most valuable company, I think, right now, or the most valuable stock in the world right now.
Well, what you do in the comfort of your own home, in your own privacy, is fine. You know, just don't involve me in it.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noted.
Very good.
On the internet, you're fucked and you are dumb.
All right, so I've done all the shout outs so far. Thank you guys for the early silliness. What's on everyone's mind today? Seriously, what is on everyone's mind? What would you like to talk about?
Okay, this is definitely Q&A. And
Burger.
Also, I Switzerland equalised. Oh well, it's a long time to go in the game yet. Long time to go. One each in football. Yeah, it's still a lot to play for.
Are there any topics this week that I missed out on that I'm not aware of that I need to be informed on? Maximum Turbo says, did you play DC versus Mortal Kombat? Never played it. That was the era when, before Mortal Kombat rebooted with Mortal Kombat 9, I skipped all Mortal Kombat content. Because starting with 4, those games fell the fuck off competitively, and all I cared about was competitive stuff. I mean, Mortal Kombat was known as the home console party game, right? Which is fine, but competitive players didn't give a shit about it. It was never played in tournaments. It was kind of ignored. Again, it wasn't until MK9 that it returned in a competitive nature to the scene, so I really wasn't aware of what was going on. I never played the DC one, DC crossover one. Of course, Metroid Prime 4 is on my radar. I want to play it. Although I've only played Metroid Prime 1, right? I never played 2 or 3. And I own the collection, but I don't know how I would play it. It's not on Switch, right? Or is it on Switch? I don't think so. Yes, I'm playing MVC Collection. I had a whole segment about it this morning. Someone wasn't paying attention. Yes, excited for Still Wakes the Deep finishing today. Dark Albach. Great game so far. Monty Mole, nobody cares about European football. At least I don't, so you don't have to talk about it on my stream.
I was going to bring this up the other fucking day. He was perfectly happy to discuss fucking sports when somebody tied it to a $35 fucking tip for him the other night. Oh, the Celtics won in basketball, that's great news and all that shit. Yeah, he was very happy to discuss fucking sports when it was tied to a big massive tip. But if it's not tied to any financial contribution, it feels like ban the sports talk. Absolute fucking hypocrite.
Game Boy, how are you? Good to see you here today. Do I think they'll make a Capcom vs. SNK collection? Well, it would be a very small collection. There were only 2 games. And the first one's atrociously bad. Like, CVS 1 is just a bad game. It's not competitively fun. CVS 2 is way, way, way better. There you go. But if they re-release CVS 2 as like a cheap game, sure, that would make sense. And of course, everyone's hoping for CVS 3 now that we got Terry and Mai as guest characters in Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I don't know when the Summer Solstice take place exactly. You're saying the Summer Solstice won't be until 4:50 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So technically, tomorrow, it begins summer, but the first full day of summer would be Friday here in the United States. Okay, I always thought it was the 21st. So, I'm gonna try some speedrunning challenges on Switch. I already said that could be an idea, is that I get that Nintendo World Championships game, and we actually play it during this summer event. It could be part of it. I do those challenges and see how I do at them. It could be pretty fun. Logi, yes, I'm aware they are making a Thing remaster. We talked about that the other day. I never played the original Thing game. It's from the early 2000s. So I have no idea what it plays like or whatever. But I guess it's kind of cool. It's going to be remastered. I don't know if some of you guys would be interested in seeing me play, because I don't know what the original even is.
Just gonna let him cook here.
What am I most excited about from the Nintendo reveal of new games? From the Nintendo side of things, I mean, there's kind of equal interest. First of all, the new Zelda game looks intriguing. I don't know how it's going to play with Zelda summoning things to fight for her. That's kind of weird. And obviously, Metroid Prime 4 is great. With the Mario and Luigi game, I never played any of those. What is it called? Was it called like Superstar Saga or something like that? I'm not sure. But I never played any of them. So I don't know if they'd be something you guys would be interested in seeing me play. Or quite frankly, if it's just something that I should skip. You know, we already have Luigi's Mansion 2 HD that's apparently either coming out or out soon, but no one's really talking about it because Elden Ring DLC is completely overshadowing it. Same thing with that System Shock remake that came out. Maybe people want to see me do that over the summer. So I might do that at some point. But as for the Nintendo stuff, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know if you guys would like to see me do that Mario and Luigi stuff. But some of those announcements were pretty good. Not all of them. A lot of those I'm not interested in. A lot of RPG announcements and stuff. But you know, I also saw some footage of the Dragon Quest 3 remake. It looks good. It's like Dragon Quest with much better graphics, and I love Dragon Quest. The only problem is Dragon Quest 3 looks like it's coming out around the same time as Metaphor. And it's like, there's no way I can do 2 JRPGs at the same time. It's not going to work. So it might be a situation where you have to kind of decide which one to play. I've never played any of the Chivalry games, Dwayne, so I don't know anything about them. Oh, really? Anto Kumaro said the new game from Danganronpa devs. Visual novel plus tower defense RPG looks incredible and was hyped for that. You know, Danganronpa, listen, here's the thing with Danganronpa, all right? I'm happy I played them because that was a whole, like, genre, the Japanese visual novel style game. I didn't even know it kind of existed. You know, I had played Phoenix Wright, but I didn't know that there was, like, this genre of, like, murder investigation, you know, anime-ish, drama, stuff. I didn't know. I'm happy that I played them. I just don't know if I would ever play another one. They're too long. There's too much, like, just blah, 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 and not really much going on. And I think for a while, people liked to see me play them because it was something so different from the other stuff that I did. But now, today, being a more interactive streamer, how would those streams even work? Wouldn't they be boring? I feel like they would be. So a game that's a hybrid between tower defense, which I also find boring, and visual novel, I don't know if we would go and play those games again.
You're boring, your dick.
Goldfish, I just want to make myself abundantly clear, because Goldfish says you should play Metaphor because you haven't played anything in that style in a long time. 100% I want to play Metaphor. It looks like Persona, but in a fantasy medieval style with Japanese anime style visuals. I think it looks great. The problem is Atlas going to destroy my channel again. Remember, the reason that Persona 5 got all screwed up was Atlas. I was playing Persona 5 as a new release on this channel many years ago, going by all of the criteria that they laid out. They said, if you want to stream and record our game and upload a playthrough, you have to follow all these criteria. Don't go past this date in the game before a certain day. Don't show this and this. I didn't do any of that. I literally didn't do any of that. I followed every one of their rules, and they still hit me with copyright strikes. And I was like, dude, that pissed me off. I don't want to get hit with copyright strikes for something I didn't do. And by the way, when you get hit with copyright strikes now, if you get hit with multiple ones, you can't stream, you can't do anything. So imagine me not being able to do stuff on this channel because of false strikes, because Atlas doesn't know what they're doing. Now, I will say this.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Confirmed with YouTube.
I played that clip, by the way, because Phil did actually break the rules that Atlas had laid out. So there you go. Phil was lying about that.
On this channel because of false strikes, because Atlas doesn't know what they're doing. Now, I will say this. I confirmed with YouTube support that if a channel ever gets erroneously suspended for copyright strikes and I'm in the process of disputing them, I can still stream on my other channels. I already confirmed that with them 100%, and I archived the conversation as evidence. They said you could do that. The only way that you can't is if you're ban evading. Like, let's say, for example, you have violated strongly YouTube's terms of service and they ban a channel, and then you try to stream on another channel, that's called ban evading. But if it's copyright issues, you're okay. I've already cleared it with YouTube. But the thing is, do I want a chance not being able to stream on this channel and now I have to use, like, the throwback channel to stream on for a month or two until the copyrights get cleared up? No. So it's a huge liability, and I don't know if I'm willing to take it. I don't know if I'm willing to take that chance that I stream Metaphor, and then Atlas Japan just does what they want and rampantly hits me with strikes for no reason. So I don't know if I can play
Stop being a pussy, you wee bitch.
the internet. Goldfish says, I think things are better now. It's been 7 years since Persona 5, and I see streamers playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Okay, but the question is, again, what kind of streamers? Are those streamers who are approved to do it? Do they have to jump through hoops to do it? Or
Here we go, the jealousy towards other streamers because they get to fucking play games and Phil's fucking like, oh no, I don't know if I can play those games because I'm not a big successful streamer like those guys. Those paid shills get to play the game because they have permission.
would they just be able to do it with no problem at all? Also, what's the size of those streamers? Because perhaps Atlas just isn't aware of them. I'm just saying, right?
And it's fucking 2-1 to Switzerland. Yeah, this fucking day is going from bad to worse all of a sudden.
Ever finished Danganronpa 3? I did all 3 of the Danganronpa games. All 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3 I completed. Yes. I did 1, 2, and 3. I never did the on-rail shooter thing. That one I didn't do. I did 1, 2, and 3. All 3 of the narrative games.
Hold on, is it 2-1? It's getting checked.
Pure Solo, thank you for 37 months as a member. Are you sticking with the magic build for Elden Ring DLC? I swear you guys are pulling my leg. Do you know how much I've answered this question?
Who cares, Phil? We have 100 likes on the bingo, guys. Thank you very much for liking the stream. 100 likes. Not only does that give us a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy that Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pigs Animation. Remember, keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper today, his thing. Look at that goddamn hairline. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. Yeah, and there was no goal for Switzerland. It doesn't count. Fantastic. It's still 1 each with Scotland. There is hope. I mean, I think the way things are going, half time, 1 each might not be too bad. Well, fuck it, who knows? We'll see. At time bingo.
I've answered this question probably about 20 times in the last few days. I'll answer it again. I'm going to use the build that I had at the end of my second run in Elden Ring to start the DLC. All right? Once we start unlocking new stuff, like new weapons and things, if there's something I'm interested in, I will go respec to try that stuff out. I have a ton of those larval tears. I didn't respec once during my run, so I have probably like 10, 15 of them, I would think, you know, that I could do respecs during the course of the DLC. I know for a fact the DLC has some unique weapons, right? We saw that the Kung Fu one, we're like punching and doing flying kicks, and that's nothing like any of the combat so far in Elden Ring. So obviously that could be something cool to really try out, right? I don't want to stick with it. Like, I don't want magic build to just be exactly the same the entire run, and that's how I do the whole DLC. Yeah, I want to try new things. I've heard there's 100 new weapons and all kinds of stuff, so obviously I'm going to experiment with new things. Probably new spells too, right? Probably new things to try. So I'm going to be mixing it up. No, I'm not going to just do the plain build that I did the entire DLC. I'm definitely going to try new stuff. Keep in mind, I'm in no rush to finish the DLC either. Like, this is the big thing right now. This is going to be the biggest release I've played this year. Everything else has been underwhelming. So for me, like, I'm going to take my time with it and really enjoying it, hopefully, right? So if we want to mess with new builds and things, we could.
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
Letting him cook.
Well, Double J, when I get my stream deck, I will have to code in answers. So when someone's asked the same question the 10th time, I'll just push the button and it'll play the answer automatically so I don't have to repeat myself. There you go.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Oh, fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Okay. All right, everyone, what else is on your mind? What else is on everyone's mind? This is not a shitty horror game. Do not call it a shitty horror game, or I will call you a shitty chatter. How dare you insult the game?
Fuck you, Phil.
Fuck you, Phil!
The Xbox 360 store is closing in July. Maybe a send-off of unplayed Xbox 360 games. Well, I don't have my Xbox 360. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't even have my Xbox One hooked up. I don't have any of that stuff. You know? So, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. Everything now is on the current console. There's no reason to have the old hardware anymore. You know? I think I have an Xbox 360 in the closet. I don't even know which one would have my hard drive from the end of life when I retired it during the Xbox One era. But
End of life. Phil said life. I don't think we're going to get that one, so there we go.
Burger.
Life.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We have 2 free spaces so far. We're close to our 3rd free space. So really, we're 3 away from a full house. Almost 2 away from a full house.
I understand what you're saying, but everyone's converted over to the modern console. I have too. The Xbox 360 store is just that, the store on Xbox 360. All those games will still be available to play. Well, most of them, not all of them, but some of them will be available to play on Xbox One and Xbox Series X. But I think the only games that are gone are those early Xbox arcade games, right? Remember how they had
I'm sorry, but he's so boring even at 1.5 speed. I'm going up to 1.75. At time go.
Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting on Xbox Arcade. Probably all those old, like Bejeweled, not Bejeweled, what was it? It was a different, like it was a Jewel puzzle game or something. All those earlier downloadable games, right, that never had physical release, those will be the ones that get lost to time. But I don't know if there'll be any significant games that didn't have more modern versions made. I mean, I understand what you're saying. That would be kind of cool to do a nostalgic trip down memory lane and check out the Xbox 360 store one last time, except you have to actually get the hardware. And it's buried, so I know I must have a functional Xbox 360 somewhere in my closet. I don't know where the hard drive would be that has all my shit on it, like the profile and everything, because that's all been, you know, it's ancient history at this point. I mean, when was the last time I played Xbox 360? Honestly.
Doesn't he have a custom-made machinima Xbox 360?
Like 7 years ago or something like that, probably?
Because of his machinima partnership, they gave him like a fucking machinima Xbox branded thing.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to the Deep Fryer for the super chat, who says, God forbid Phil email Atlas West about getting a copy of RE Fantasio to stream. I mean, that's like Phil needs them to email him, because he's such a super busy boy. Phil hasn't got time to be emailing other people like some sort of desperate gamer boy. No, they need to go to him for that shit.
360 era was amazing, I agree. It was very, very, it was the first era where you could like jump into an online environment and just enjoy yourself. The voice chat was easy and accessible to get into, and was actually of good quality on that console as opposed to PS3 where the voice chat sounded atrociously bad because Bluetooth was so early. It was like broken up shit. It was really terrible. You know, all that social aspect of the avatars, the messaging system, you know, the achievements for the very first time, right, was an Xbox 360 thing. And then being able to jump onto the Xbox Live store and see a big cacophony of games available, mostly little more digestible, downloadable experiences. Remember Pinball Arcade game? That was awesome. We put all these simulated pinball games. I remember that. And you know, just so many. I remember the game I played with Rambo the first day that we streamed ever. It was a virtual arcade sim where you would build arcades over time, various different kinds of games in it, and then, you know, time would evolve and change. You have to get different games in your arcade and stuff like that. That was neat.
Fuck you
It was
and
a
your
different
friends.
time, you know? It really was.
Shut up, bitch!
I'm curious what games are exclusive to 360 that are not going to be, that aren't on other consoles. Is there a list somewhere of like the games that you can't play anywhere else?
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
My biggest fan.
Yeah, the store goes completely down end of July, I believe. You basically have like a month left to download anything you want onto your 360, and then after that, it's just gone, right? Like you can't download anymore. You basically have to get any digital games you want on your hard drive to play them.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
Like I said, most of those games that had any kind of prominent fan bases or player bases already have more modern versions, right? Do I think if Metal Gear Solid 3 remakes a hit, they'll make other ones like 1? Yes, I do. Do I think a DLC like Shadow of the Erdtree should be eligible for Game of the Year when it's so long? Well, let's find out. When we play it, I'll judge for that. I will. I mean, quite frankly, this year, I mean, if you ask me right now, what are the best games that you've played for 2024? You want my answer? Here, let's genuinely, honestly go through and take a look.
Who
All right, so here's my
fucking
playlist.
cares?
Fresh my playlist, okay? So out of the new releases that I've played this year,
Make the
all right,
bad man stop.
what are my favorite games of the year? Let's take a look. Well, I would say Tekken 8 is up there. Tekken 8 is a great fighting game, for sure. Okay, needs recognition. Come
the fuck in or fuck the fuck
Another
off.
Crab's Treasure. I'm liking Hades too, but we had to suspend the playthrough because you guys said to wait until the game is fully out. I like
Is there
Skull Country.
nothing
I
on the
think that's a
internet that I won't masturbate to?
game. I felt that was pretty good. And you know, right now we're gonna play more Still Wakes to Deep. But I mean, literally that's it, guys. Like I have nothing else to say about gaming this year. There are like no games in my head that are Game of the Year contenders at all. Now the good news is we did just see at Summer Game Fest and Xbox Game Showcase and now at Nintendo Direct that there's going to be a significant amount of new games coming out between now and the end of the year that could be Game of the Year contenders, right? We hope. But this year has been one of the most disappointing, underwhelming years for games. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which I would like to say would have been Game of the Year contender, I don't think was as good as the last Like a Dragon. So it's good, but it's just not as good as the previous outing, and therefore it's kind of disappointing to me. Other games, what about Pal World and Helldivers? Well, what about them? They're small, digestible experiences. You know, Pal World, we played a few streams, it already fizzled out. Helldivers 2, after 20 hours, it got boring. Are those Game of the Year contenders for me? No. They're good games, they're fun to play quick, but that's not what I think of when I think Game of the Year, lasting influence kind of game. Right? Dragon's Dogma 2, I hate to say, was just not a very good game. It came out performing very poorly on the consoles, right? Frame rate and everything choppy, not good. And it just played way too similarly and samey to the first game. It didn't feel like it was Dragon's Dogma 2, it felt like this was just Dragon's Dogma remastered 10 years later. So I didn't even care, I got bored of it, right? Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. We're in the second area of the game and people are already bored, right? Already, like, not showing up, bored, disengaged. That's not a Game of the Year contender, guys. It's just not. Those are not games that are retaining any interest or any, you know what I mean? Like, no, they're underwhelming, underperforming, disappointing games to me. That's not good. Dead Island went from $15 to 75 cents. Yeah, well, that's probably because there's going to be no online component, and the whole point of Dead Island is online co-op. So if there's no online component, why are you ever going to play it? It's terrible solo, right? Huh? Cosmo says, under your stream, I'm seeing comments from the last video I watched before coming to you live. This is an error. Oh, it must be a new YouTube error. So you're seeing a stream of comments from a different video under the stream? That's not good. Yeah, just, I mean, this year, there really hasn't been many great games. So You know, could Shadow of the Erdtree end up being the best thing this year? Yeah. And if it is, I'll tell you it is. And yeah, if it's long enough to feel like, if it's a $40 adventure, but it lasts 30 to 40 hours, that's a game, Dan. That's a game. And I will put it in my Game of the Year countdown if it's worthy. I will. Jubilis. Thank you so much for 3 months as a member asking, have you thought about trying PC VR gaming? No. Reason being, there's 2 reasons. Number 1, I have not heard of any real games in VR gaming in the last 5 years that are really like killer app style games that would be interested in playing. For example, have you ever heard of a VR game being nominated for Game of the Year anywhere at all? Even Half-Life Alyx didn't get that distinction, right? Most of these VR games just seem to be more gimmicky or kind of disposable experiences. They're fun while they last, but a lot of them don't last, and a lot of them are just, the only reason it's good is because it's VR, as opposed to, it's actually a really great game, and it happens to be on VR. I think for VR to really like explode, you need to have a must-play game. There has not been a single must-play VR game yet. The ones that are must-plays end up having non-VR versions, right? So, and that's number 1. Number 2, I wouldn't be able to do VR right now anyway, because my PC or whatever, it's not past 10 years old, all right? That's number 2, I wouldn't be able to do it regardless, okay? Number 3, if I were to do VR gameplay, I would not be able to interact with my stream chat, right? How on earth would I be keeping track of what people are saying, doing shoutouts for contributions, playing animations? Like, the whole point of me being an interactive streamer gets negated if I have this big stupid headset on and all I'm doing is staring at a VR environment, you know? Like,
Why can't Cat help you by taking charge of the chat while you're busy playing the game? She could be your fucking little person that reads out contributions and chat messages while you're playing. Put that big beefy boot to work and make her earn her keep.
I played VR when PSVR 1 released many years ago. I tried it. I liked it for like 2 months, and then I never used it ever again. So, yeah, I don't really see the point. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Okay, anything else, guys? What else would you like to chat about today?
Who fucking cares?
Wukong looks like it'll be up there. Do you think so? Wukong, no, it's Black. What is it called? What's the full name of the goddamn game? I can't remember what it's called. I forgot. It's the Journey to the West game. I can't remember the name of it. Black Myth, Wukong Black Myth, that's what it's called. Oh, it's confusing. I hope it's good. Really, I hope it's good. Hong Kong Fooey #1 super guy. Hong Kong Fooey quicker than the naked eye. Wow. Lady Charisma says on PC there are ways to view and manage chat on your hand when in VR. I use it all the time. Yeah, but you understand, excuse me. I don't exactly have the same setup as everybody else. As you know, I can't have that stuff automated. I manually do quite a lot of things. And I don't think I'd be able to do that with the VR headset. I would definitely be missing shout-outs for tips and stuff like that. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish. And then I'm half kind of European. We didn't get the Hong Kong Fooey reference. That was actually a cartoon back in the day. I remember. Hanna-Barbera cartoon, right?
Shut the fuck up, you old fucking cunt.
Yeah, I think it was on Nickelodeon. I used to watch it. Hong Kong Fooey.
Who fucking cares?
Hong Kong Fooey. He's quicker than the naked.
Shut the fuck up!
Hong Kong Fooey.
Shut the fuck up, Philip. You want me to beat your ass?
Get out of here, Philip!
I will eat your sweater vest for dinner.
Always been a
They're all the same.
fucking douche.
How about that game, Wu Kang? It's actually called Wu Kang. It's like, how do you make a game titled Wu Kang and you don't think people are going to just call it Wu Tang, right? I mean, you can't make that name. You would never make a game called Wu Kang. That just means they had absolutely no cultural knowledge of anything outside of their own little bubble to name their game Wu Kang. The whole game, where is ODB? Where are the RZA? Where's the Shizza? Where's Redman? Where's Method Man? Where's everyone? Where? What is no more of a game? Where's the Ghostface Killer? Okay, anyway.
Shut up, bitch!
All right, what do you guys want to talk about? No, Clyde, I don't know what that name means. I don't know why you're asking me either. Why don't you tell me instead of asking me a question that obviously is trying to catch me in something?
Wait, what sort of, hold on. What an aggressive response to somebody asking if he knows what a name means. Who is it asked the fucking question?
Why don't you tell me instead of talk about? No, Clyde, I don't know what that name means. I don't know why you're asking.
Is it Clyde or something? I fucking asked him. I don't know what that name means. So who was it asking this? Somebody asked him this 25 minutes ago. I want to see. Hold on. Let's see what he fucking said, shall we? Go to Raw Phil. Raw's podcast is still going, by the way. So Phil is still live, essentially. So here we go. Hold on, I'm a bit too far because I think you can see in the chat there. DSP Gaming, do you know who Jeff Sokol is? And Phil saw that question and is like, I'm not going to get caught out by this. Why don't you tell me who it is?
What is no more of a game?
Is it this bit here? Or was it a bit too far forward?
Can't make that name. You would never make a game called
No,
Wu Kang. Either game. Where are the more of a game? Ghostface. All right, what do you guys want to talk about?
Okay, it's coming up here.
No, Clyde, I don't know what that name means. I don't know why you're asking me either. Why don't you tell me instead of asking me a question that obviously is trying to catch me in something?
What a fucking paranoid wee bitch. What an absolute paranoid little prick.
Asking me either. Why don't you tell me instead of asking me a question that obviously is trying to catch me in something?
Shut up, bitch!
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
My acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger. Do I have forests that I can walk in near me? Yeah, but I don't want to get ticks and stuff, so I don't do that. Or I play Dead by Daylight.
But no one's telling you to fucking roll through the fucking long grass or some pish. Paul doesn't walk through the fucking forest nearby him because he doesn't want to get fucking ticks and stuff. Nah, he just doesn't want to go for a fucking walk because he's a lazy fucking bam.
The viewers are in general. I played Dead by Daylight when it was first released on the Xbox One many years ago. I actually really liked it. The only bummer was that it didn't run very well. It was kind of a choppy, low frame rate. But I loved the gameplay loop and I got excited for it and I actually played it for a bit. And people got tired of it. They said, it's a little boring to watch you play it. So then years later, people asked me, once again, would I play it? And I said, all right. I played it, and this time it ran better. It was actually like smooth 60 frames. They had definitely improved the game. They'd added all these new killers that were all licensed killers from horror movies. I was like, that's kind of neat that they got all this licensing. And so I played it again. I liked it. I thought it was good. But once again, people kind of got bored with it. And we're like, it's the gameplay loop's not that interesting. I was like, all right, well, whatever. So basically, 2 completely different times in the last 7-8 years or whatever, I played the game, actually really liked it, and the audience told me that it was kind of boring and not play it more, so I didn't. Every once in a while, it gets brought back for like a Halloween marathon or something like that, but it's been a while now, so. As a non-American, I'm interested. How afraid are Americans of ticks and you? Of ticks and me? Well, some Americans are afraid of ticks, but most Americans are afraid of me. So, very, like, terrified. Like, when they hear the name ticks, they go, oh, I gotta be careful. When they hear the name Darkside Phil, they go, oh, and they run for the hills. They fucking burst out their windows and run down the street. No, I did never watch the show The Wire on HBO. I heard that it was a good show, but I've never watched it. What's up, Shia? He says, ready for more oil rig terror and Scottish accents today. Sounds good. Me too. Did I ever watch the Tick cartoon? I watched a little bit of it. It was on Saturday mornings along with a lot of the other Fox Kids shows back in the day. It was just so weird because he's like, all right, today I'm going to watch X-Men, this super interesting, serious superhero show, followed by the Tick, which is just like a comedy show. It's like, oh, so different. And they try to group them together too because they're like, oh, they're both comic books. Like, they're not even close to being the same, you know? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna check out Flintlock, probably not. I'd never even heard of that game until they showed it at Summer Game Fest, and after looking at it, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. I mean, it's a Game Pass game, right? At the very least, maybe we do one stream of it and see what it is, just to say, hey, what is this? And then say, okay, if it's not good, fuck it, drop it, right? They're like Warframe. I only played Warframe once ever. When the when the PlayStation 4 was first released, a ton of the launch games were free-to-play digital games. I played games like DC Universe Online, as well as Warframe, and I got the appeal of them, but I never was interested in them. So I played Warframe like one stream, I was like, okay, I get it. I played DC Universe Online once, I was like, all right, I got it. And I just never played them ever again, so. What is Final Fantasy?
Stop yawning on your own fucking show, you lazy fucking dick. It shows your audience you're not also interested in what the fuck they've got to fucking say. It is so unprofessional for a streamer to constantly keep fucking yawning at the start of their fucking lengthy fucking streaming day. It shows either they didn't fucking sleep enough or they're fucking not long awake.
Dawn Trail, never heard of it. What crossover character would I like to see in Street Fighter 6 now that we have Mai and Terry? Wait, are you insinuating just SNK? Like what SNK crossover character? Oh, how about Ikari Warriors?
What the fuck was that noise? I need to hear that one more time.
SNK? Like what SNK crossover character? Oh, how about Ikari Warriors? Bring in Ralph and Clark to fight as Street Fighter characters against the Street Fighter cast. That'd be interesting. I actually think that Ralph and Clark would work really well as Street Fighter characters. I could even see some drivers combos right now, right? I really could. Pretty good. If I look tired, because my allergies are affecting me pretty bad right now. Last few days, I've had a lot of itchiness of the eyes, sneezing, itchiness of the nose, swelling of the throat. It's all allergy shit. Allergy season is hit really bad here, and I'm being affected by it.
Good.
Yes, I'm absolutely playing the MVC collection, Nico. We talked about it earlier on the show. I really hope that I can get the PC version and play it on my mini PC, because if so, that'd be amazing. I get the best version, the most comp, no input delay. You know, it's going to run really well, hopefully. See. No, I've never seen that they modded a PS5 with water cooling. What are my favorite activities to do when I'm streaming? Let's see. Talking with my audience, playing video games, and having fun interactions and conversations. There you go. And also farting profusely into this chair, but you never hear it because I have such great mic settings. Oh, the question was, what are my favorite activities to do when I'm not streaming? Oops, I misread that. When I'm not streaming, hanging out.
You dumb motherfucker. Apparently, I'm being directed to the members thread. Oh, D-Dog has made this. Hold on. So D-Dog's made this, which is fantastic, I think. Tacos a lot. made us. And that's good stuff. And Meester has shared some more cat pictures. Jesus, a super close up of Meester's cat. As well. Is this like 100%? No, that's 100%. There you go. Yeah, Meester sharing pictures of his brand new wee cat. It's cute as hell. I think this is a great wee picture. This is a fantastic one. Although it makes me wonder why you did you like hold the phone directly in front of the wee fucker's face? You can practically see your phone in the cat's eye. Getting that close to the fucking wee bugger. It's like why is human holding this thing so close to my face? Oh bloody hell. Although I mean I took a similar picture of my puppy yesterday actually. Because I was trying to take a picture of him being cute and he came over as I was taking the picture. So I ended up fucking just taking a picture like of his eye essentially. But yeah, I don't have that handy right now, but yeah, maybe I'll find it for you guys later. But there we go. Anyway, Phil, go on. What are your favourite activities to do when you're not streaming? Please, mobile game. I'm going to bet Phil's going to make a WWE Champions reference and mention the tractor trolls. I'm calling it now.
With my wife watching various different kinds of shows. Like right now we're actually watching BattleBots Fight Nights on Max. It's really good. We actually really like the BattleBot show. I think we're in this 2019 season right now. We're really enjoying that. We do enjoy watching various different streamers play various different games. We were watching one person play Ghost of Tsushima on PC, which recently released. We were watching at one point someone play God of War Ragnarok. When of course when the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC comes out, after I play it, we'll probably watch a few different people play it to see what their runs and perspectives were like. Let's see, what else? Oh, we like listening to relaxing music. We have different kinds of relaxing music, like jazz and other stuff that we like to watch or listen to at night. Obviously, we like spending time with Jasper Kitty, playing with him and petting him and stuff like that. We have a lot of wildlife that's in our backyard now because it's now summer. Well, it's about to be summertime. We put a little suet block out there in a cage and a bunch of like nuts in bowls and stuff. And so we get squirrels, we get tons of different kinds of birds that come by, and we really enjoy watching them. So here you go. Oh, it's just those are relaxing things. I mean, activities like shopping, softball, physical activities. We don't go shopping because we don't have money to go shopping. Like, what do you mean by shopping? I mean, we go grocery shopping. We don't have time to go out and just spend a lot of money on shopping. You know, physical activities. We don't have a lot of time to do physical activities. I work 6 days a week full time. The one day off that I get, I'm out to do the errands. If we have any appointments, we do it all in one day a week. So the things you're describing don't exist because we just don't have time for them. We're too busy. No, I'm not watching House of the Dragon. I don't care about House of the Dragon. If I didn't care about Game of Thrones a few seasons in, I definitely don't care about House of the Dragon, right?
How come I can stream Phil essentially every single fucking day of the week apart from Saturdays? Because I decided I don't do Saturdays, you know. I work full time, Mondays to Fridays. I do the gym some of those days as well. Not every day, admittedly, not every morning, but some mornings I do the gyms. If I do it every morning, I get fucking sore as hell, so I do like every other day essentially. But yeah, I find the time to do the gym in the mornings and fucking do a full day of work or whatever, and I still stream Phil, doing bingo for like a few hours every fucking night as well. Other people can find the time, I guess, because they're more responsible with how to schedule their fucking lives, Phil. It sounds like you don't know how to manage your life, and neither does Kat, it seems. And Kat doesn't even work 6 days a fucking week. Well, that's amazing. She has no time to fucking do anything, like go for a walk or something. Mind you, she might not be able to fucking fit through the goddamn door.
Black Sky says, did the Wolverine figure you had in your background fall and break or something? No. I sold it for $50,000. I sold the figure for 50 grand to the tractor. And now that the tractor snuggles the Wolverine figure and sleeps with it in bed every night.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Lilout Tree Britannia for the super chat who says, Jad, give us a yawn for this boring stuff. I mean, I can't yawn on command. I could do a fake one, but I don't like to fake it for you guys, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to fake it, you know? I like to give you the genuine article. I don't want to give you a fake fucking yawn. No, I couldn't do that to you guys. Nah, if I'm going to yawn for you guys, you're going to get the complete 100% sincere article. How to make myself yawn, just fucking listen to myself talk about boring shit like fucking work. I don't know. But there we go. So yeah, if I feel a yawn coming, I'll try and fucking, you know, give you one. How's that? Jesus, man. What did Phil, did Phil say the tractor there? Can't remember, let me just rewind. Let's make sure.
Black Sky says, did the Wolverine figure you had in your background fall and break or something? No. I sold it for $50,000. I sold the figure for 50 grand to the tractor. And now that the tractor snuggles the Wolverine figure and sleeps with it in bed every night. That's what I heard.
You did mention the tractor, bizarrely.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
All because Phil doesn't have it in his background for whatever reason, because it's not fucking there. So Someone's asking what it is, and Phil's like, I sold it for $50,000. I love how he says that like a minute after he says he can't afford to go shopping. Mr. 6 figures per year can't afford to go shopping. And then he's like, 50,000, I sold it to a tractor who sleeps for a Wolverine. Fuck off, Phil, you fucking demented prick.
Right next to the full.
But anyway, we're hold on. We have one free space for the snorts, we have our second free space for the likes, we are one snort away from our third free space. So, if Phil snorts one more time, we're only one away.
Body pillow need that they have too, right? We have electrification says, are you just watching random people when you watch playthroughs, or do you have some go-to people? We have a few different people we alternate between depending on the game style. Like there's a couple people we would watch for like a horror game, there's a couple people we would watch for a certain style of game, you know what I mean? Like there's one or two people we always watch
bless you,
there's a couple people we always watch like FromSoft stuff from. But like I said, I would never tell you who it is because sadly if I did that, trolls would probably go harass these people, so we're never gonna mention it. Ugh. I've never seen Cobra Kai, no. The C-side loading screen, there you go. Stupid allergies, man, and now my throat's tickling.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much, Louch Britannia, for the super chat. It says Scotland won, Switzerland won half times. Keep it updated. I do have an eye in it. I do have a wee eye on the football. So yeah, actually, the stream got to hear some Scottish commentary while I watched the first goal for Scotland. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping tabs on it. So there you go. Cheers for letting us know anyway, you know what I mean? But I've got one firm eye on that score. In fact, I think Bingo's going to end before full time in the Scotland game because it looks like it's getting that way, whatever. But I was going to say if Scotland won, it would have been an automatic full house. But as things stand, we're one away anyway from a full house. We only need one more thing. We have three spaces. So we only need one more thing to happen for the full house.
The C-side loading screen, there you go. Stupid allergies, man, and now my throat's tickling me. These goddamn allergies suck. They really fuck. They suck. They fucking suck.
You suck.
Allergies fucking suck. God damn it, it really is annoying.
Suck.
I hate it. I've not spoken to Brian about MVC collection. I don't even know if Brian's interested in versus games or not. I have no clue if he's ever even touched them. You know, my experience, I met Brian within the last decade, right? After I basically had stopped playing versus games. I remember back in the day
you
we
and your
played fighting
friends.
games. I think we played a little bit of Street Fighter 5. I think we did some other games like either Mortal Kombat or Injustice at one point, right? And then we had done Destiny 2 and we did Apex Legends. So I have no clue if he's ever played the versus series or is interested in it.
I mean, Phil, you might find out these things if you were to fucking talk to him about other things other than just doing content together. Like, Phil only seems to talk to Brian when he wants to fucking make a video. He never seems to talk to Brian just to fucking chat and see how he's doing and see what he's interested in or whatever. Nah, it seems to always be about, hey, let's try and make a video. Phil has not learned his lessons from having his previous fucking friendships go to fucking ruin because all he cared about was fucking creating content rather than fucking actually fucking having people in his life.
No, I'm not preloaded the Elden Ring DLC. After today's streams end, I will buy it and install it. I did check out The Boys. I watched the first 3 episodes of The Boys last week. Although I find the show entertaining, the show is far too political for me to review. I made my decision. It's just the writers of the show have 100%.
It's too political.
Come the
It's all
fuck in
been
and fuck off.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much to Anders Pack for gifting 5 members to the channel. It's extremely kind of you. Let me just skip the alert so it doesn't keep talking and going over. There we go. So, congratulations to the following people for receiving the membership thanks to Anders Pack. Big Maddie D, Only Iced Kit Kat, Alejandro Facundo, Jeffro the Bro, and T-Ling It's Soldier. Congratulations to you 5. Remember to thank Anders Pack for the gifted memberships. So there you go. Cheers, Anders Pack, for that generosity. And yeah, if you got a gifted membership, remember to thank Anders Pack for his kindness.
Decided that this political ideology is correct and this political ideology is completely wrong, and we will now have characters on various sides of our show representing those sides of politics. And I don't like that. Like, there's a difference between, like, it's a parody but it's not serious versus this is obviously a message that they're trying to say, and I don't like that. So I'm not going to review it because if I do, I'm just going to upset people because it's going to be political. So I've decided not to review The Boys, and that's solely on the basis that they made it too political this season, in my opinion.
Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking.
All right, give me a second to blow my nose out because I sneezed. Ugh, allergies suck. I'll be right back. Oh.
Take your time, you prick.
First there were, but over the years, are you shitting me?
I actually had to fucking mute because I sneezed myself. Apparently Phil bumped the microphone. Hold on.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, give me a second to blow my nose out because I sneezed. Ugh. Allergies suck. We'll be right back. Oh.
It's honestly hard to tell. I have no idea. It's moving the entire time because he's jiggling his goddamn leg. I don't know if he's bumped the microphone. Yes, it moved, but it's because he's jiggling his goddamn leg. So, yeah, I'll look one more time, and I'm listening carefully for a bump, but I don't think it's a microphone bump.
Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic.
Oh.
Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not?
All right, give me a second to blow my nose out because I sneezed. Ugh. Allergies suck. We'll be right back. Oh.
There is no bump there. He might bump it on the way back, who knows, but there's no bump there. No bump has happened yet.
When I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis. Sometimes,
I was listening out for a bump. There's no bump. The microphone moves because he jiggles his leg. He's not actually bumping the microphone. It's just his leg is jiggling in that office, so the floor is moving, essentially. You know, the floorboards move because he's fucking bouncing his up and down.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Now that actually looked like a bit of a bump. That, I think, has more promise. Let me just slow it down. So, but I think that was a bump there. That looked like a bump. Let's pay close attention to this at normal.
Okay.
Normal speed.
That's much better. Oh.
I mean, he's like, it's moving, but I don't know if it's moving because he's bumping it, because the keyboard is right next to him as well, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. D-Dog says it was a slight bump because he can hear these things in his fucking headphones. It's a faint bump, apparently. Let's one more time. Let me listen carefully.
That's much better. Oh. Okay, I'm back.
I generally can't tell. As he types, D-Dog's saying, as he types... You mean like here then? See, I'm not sure. It's wobbling, but that's because the whole fucking thing's wobbly because of his setup, essentially. I didn't hear a bump. I'm going to keep going. We'll keep going. I'm not convinced, and we're going to look at chat as well. The chat seems quite split as well on it.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Stupid allergies. Okay. Oh, look, someone can give me 10 stock accounts. Bye. Anyway. So, guys, what else would you like to talk about? Final Q&A before we adjourn the show and we get back into Still Wakes the Deep, which I'm excited for. Do I ever play games on my own for enjoyment, or do I get burned out? I don't have time. When I'm in here 6 days a week, full-time streaming, okay? The absolute last thing that I would want to do when I step out of this office is play more games. The one thing I would do is if my wife is playing a game, I will watch her play, and I will help her comment on it. Sometimes she gets stuck on a part, I would jump in and help her beat a certain part, especially if it's a game I've already played. Oh my god, excuse me. But, no, like, here's the thing. I love video games. They're my hobby. I have passion for them, correct? I mean, it's been my job now for 13 plus years to cover them, right? However, I do so much of it in here that once I'm out of here, I need to kind of draw a line and say when I'm out of the office, that's when I do other things with my life, right? And I think that it works very well to have that separation, work and personal. If it was like play video games all day in here, then leave the office and play more video games, I probably would get so burnt out on playing video games that I wouldn't get enjoyment out of it anymore, right? I just don't think that it would work, right? So, no, I really don't do any gaming outside of what you see on streams. That is the...
And explain why you seem to fucking play mobile video games regularly. Like, Phil has admitted he plays games on his phone quite regularly, and he'll throw a few bucks at it per month. His own words from last year on the Side Scrollers podcast, he says he throws a few bucks at mobile gaming every month. That happens off his stream all the time. So if he's got some sort of strange separation between gaming on stream and keeping that shit, you know, and keeping gaming to streams only, then what reason does he have for gaming on his phone?
The extent of me playing video games. Excuse me. Plus, when I'm out of here, I want to spend time with my wife. I don't want to be sitting playing video games by myself, right? So there you go. Generation Z, I have no idea what platform Stardew Valley is available on. I'm playing it on PC, but I don't know where else it's available. I think I need to see if my air conditioner filter needs a cleaning, because this air coming in feels like it's full of pollen. Hold on, let's do a live test.
Who fucking cares?
Pretty dirty. Pretty dang dirty. Look at that. And I just cleaned it not even a month ago. Look how dirty it is. You see that? You see those lines? That's the clean spot. Everything else is dirty. So that's why I gotta go clean this right now. That's why I have such bad allergies. I gotta go clean it right now. It's disgusting. We've had so much pollen in the last few weeks. This thing is...
So this is actually a very good potential thumbnail stuff, I feel.
And I just cleaned it not even a...
So hold on.
Pretty dang dirty. Look at that. And I just cleaned it not even a month ago. Look how dirty it is. You see that? You see those lines? That's...
I feel like there's potential here for a good thumbnail thing. Because he's fucking, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
The clean spot. Everything else is dirty. So that's why I gotta go clean this right now. That's why I have such bad allergies. I gotta go clean it right now. It's disgusting. We've had so much pollen in the last few weeks. This thing is full of pollen. So I'll clean it. I'll be right back. That's exactly what's going on, guys. I paused. I'm gonna go clean this to get better air in here. Yep.
He's actually fucking off to oh my god. Well, let's fast forward until he gets back.
Help.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
And just like that, here's the night and day difference. Look at that. So I'm gonna put that back to the air conditioner. Hopefully that helps me. I was wondering why the last few days I was like, oh god, the allergies are really getting to me. Because this thing was clogged with pollen. All right, very nice.
Oh, dust, Phil. Clogged with dust.
Ugh. That was gross, man. I was like, no wonder I'm so bad. Okay. I received a $2 tip from Dan the Man. Thank you, Dan the Man, for a $2 tip this morning on the show. I appreciate that. Okay, any last minute questions or anything, guys, or shall we wrap up the show? What do you think? What is Kat currently playing? Not much. She basically gave up on Destiny 2. She got to the point where it's like, the only way she would have fun is if she had been kind of like playing all along or playing with other people, like friends, and she's not doing that. So basically she played Destiny 2 for like a week and liked some of the content and then realized how hard it got, and she's like, nah, fuck this. And she dropped it.
Fuck
she's really
you
not playing
and your
anything.
friends.
I think she's considering actually going back and playing Fallout New Vegas, because she never played any of the DLCs, and I told her, like Big Empty, Lonesome Road, and the other one, not Dead Money, but the other 3 DLCs are all quite good, and they're probably not that expensive right now. So I told her maybe you want to do something like that, like play New Vegas and then get some DLCs for it or something, so she may do that. She did do a Fallout 4 run. Yes, she did. She did a full Fallout 4 run after the show came out. And she beat that ages ago.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now.
More Stardew Valley. Yeah, it's coming this weekend, Generation Z. I'm loving the streams, loving the game. Very chill game. It's not for everyone. It's not a mainstream audience style game. It's for a small group of those who really like it, definitely like it, and support it. That's for sure. I've never been to a Texas Roadhouse. Someone just asked that the other day. Literally the same question. So why are you asking me that same question? Something's going on where there's like stupid memeable questions from somewhere else and you keep asking me the same questions. Oh no, Kat does not play high action games. She doesn't play the Devil May Cries. She doesn't play nothing like that. No. Absolutely. Probably the closest thing to that would be like God of War. She's played those, but no. She's not into the super high octane, crazy amount of action style games. Would I consider doing a retro reaction to Marvel vs. Capcom to celebrate Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection? What do you mean by retro reaction? Exactly. You want me to do a retro reaction to what? To my old MVC content? I don't know how many people would care for that. You know, the reason people like to watch me do the retro reactions is because we're watching old playthroughs a lot of people haven't seen, or it's a classic playthrough people have seen, but we get to actually do it together, like live, because I wasn't live streaming back then. You get to compare my old commentary style to my new commentary style, right? We get to kind of reminisce. Like for fighting game stuff, it's just me playing a fighting game. Like, what is there to even comment on, right? What on earth is NWC? Nintendo World Championships? Yes, Kat does like Persona games. She liked Persona 4 and 5. She tried 3 but couldn't get into it. She hated the dungeon. You know how that dungeon that's endless, that goes on forever? It's super repetitive and boring. It killed it for her. She was liking the story, but she was like, oh my god, do we have to keep going through this dungeon the whole game? I was like, yeah, it's like the whole game, you're stuck there. She's like, I can't play this game. She's like, I'm gonna fall asleep. It sucks because she's like, she likes 4 and 5 better when they took that shit out. That endless dungeon. What's up, Jade? How you doing? Spawn Killer, 37 months as a member. Would you react to LA Noir gameplay? Yes. Now that we've got a ton of LA Noir up, on channel. 15 plus parts, right? They're all half an hour each. Absolutely, we could eventually do a retro react to the LA Noire playthrough. I don't see why not. W Gaming, I'll be doing the same. I'll be ordering and preloading the Elden Ring DLC tonight after the Street Fighter stream. Easy Steve, how you doing? He says, hi for Still Wakes the Deep. Me too. I hope that you guys will stick around after the podcast ends for Still Wakes the Deep. We're right in the middle of an interesting segment. It's a great game. VP, fun, scary. Shall we adjourn? Are we good? We had a nice laid back stream today, which I liked. We didn't have anything major to do. We just kind of chatted it up for a while, which is fine. It's good to do that every once in a while. As opposed to, you know, we come back Friday from break. I'll probably have a ton to talk about, you know. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, Jade. I'm ready for horror and chill. More. Absolutely.
We need one more thing. Come on, we're one away.
All right, shall we adjourn? I guess we shall adjourn. All right, guys, thank you so much. When I come back on Friday, it will be summer. That is correct. Oh, what was that? When I come back on Friday, it will be the summertime here in the United States. Likely, the temperatures will be way warmer, and things will certainly be heating up with the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I hope that you have a great day tomorrow, a safe one. Perhaps you'll be doing some activities like going to the beach, swimming, right? Cooking out, whatever it may be doing that you're doing there. I wish you to be safe. Be sure to wear sunblock. Sunblock is very important. And I'll see you all on Friday for the start of an amazing week of content of Shadow of the Erdtree plus M. Bison in Street Fighter 6. It's going to be pretty exciting. I will see you then. Okay. Let's get set up here, guys. Now, guys, please support today's stream. I would appreciate it if you could do that for me, if you enjoy the content.
The second he stops recording, the instant, immediate moment he stops recording, Begment. Straight into it. As soon as the recording ends.
Get set up here, guys. Now, guys, please support today's stream. I would appreciate it if you could do that for me, if you enjoy the content. Anything appreciated today, including super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. All of those help out the channel in a big way. And, you know my goals. My goal is to hit 50 bucks in tips every stream.
But yes, but you made $200 on tips from the night stream yesterday. So essentially you're covered. So it's not a big, massive deal if you hit it or not, surely.
We almost hit that yesterday. Almost. We were super close to hitting it.
I'm sure he's talking about a day stream only. There's no fucking way he's fucking memory hold a fucking night stream.
But did not. Hold on. There we go. But did not. We were 10 bucks away. And then a tip came in late for the stream, and I ended up counting it for the late stream. But yeah, 50 bucks in tips makes this a good stream for me. I would consider it a success. So if you could support today with tips, that's great. If not, anything else is greatly appreciated. Please consider supporting the streams. This is my major source of income. I don't,
I love how he didn't Barton mention the $200 he got in the night stream. Like he's trying his best to fucking not remind his audience that he fucking made that in his most recent stream. Hoping they're fucking going to be too dumb to bother doing their own fucking research or whatever.
Get really any sponsorships or partnerships outside of this. I don't get significant, you know, ad revenue. It's not like I'm Mr. Views anymore, right? So anything would be appreciated today. It is the final streaming day of the week for me. A strong finish would be greatly appreciated. Let's see here.
You just made $200 in tips yesterday, for fuck's sake. Sorry, $240 overall. Day and night combined. You gritty dick.
That centered? Hold on. No, it is too big. Slightly too big. That's better, right? That fits. Cool. Okay.
Nope.
All right, really briefly, I'm just going to run use the restroom. It'll be just a couple minutes, and I'll be back, and we're going to begin with Still Wakes the Deep, okay? I'll be back in a moment. Thank you, guys, and see you in just a sec.
You'd think he maybe could have done the restroom stuff like fucking 10 minutes ago, when he fucking ran off to fucking clean his like air filter or whatever. Let's fast forward till he fucking waddles back on camera. Blah blah blah. Where the fuck is he? How long? Oh, here we go. Oops.
A lingering game for when.
My bad. Oh, here he goes. He's gonna waddle back here. Remember, we're one away from a full house.
All right, guys, let's get set up, get ready to go. Get started with Still Wakes the Deep. Gotta try to see if we can beat it today. That way we don't have a lingering game for when Elden Ring is out, right? Cool. Ready? I'm ready. Hope you're ready. I'm always ready. Ooh, data corruption warning. I love it. I love it when my data corrupt. Jade's ready to see some ghosts? Oh, no ghosts. Mutants. Hideous mutated freaks. I think that they're just like running towards you because they want help or something, but then they end up mutating you. Then you're screwed.
And that's just the Scottish people he's talking about.
Nothing worse. Endless mutations. Tell ya. Tips on how to control dandruff? Yeah, just stop having dry skin. What's wrong with you? Stop having a dry scalp. You won't have dandruff. Okay. You guys ready? See if I can remember the controls. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Still Wakes the Deep.
And that seems to be the end of the bingo. Fuck me. So, yeah. We were one away from a full house. We couldn't confirm if that was a microphone bump, because it's one of those things we had no way of knowing for sure. We had no way of knowing. So, yeah, we were one away. People were saying count it. We don't know if it was or not. It's one of those ones that nobody could fucking agree. Nobody could fucking come to a consensus that it was or not, because we just couldn't tell. We couldn't really hear it at all, whatsoever. You know, the chat were completely split. I had no idea. To me, I couldn't tell. And like Ulf was saying, do a poll. It feels like if I do a poll for it, people will just vote yes for the sake of voting yes. Like, it's like when people saying they saw the bump, you saw the microphone jiggle, because it jiggled non-stop throughout. Like, let's just put some bitch on pause right now. Well, not pause, but mute. Well, he's blethering away. This thing constantly jiggles. Non-stop jiggling on his fucking thing, because he's fucking bouncing his goddamn leg all over the fucking place. See, that's him jiggling his fucking leg and his fucking wobbling all over the fucking place. I don't know. I don't know. D-Dog says there was a faint bump, but not enough as a bump sound. As I'm saying, you don't even know if it was a fucking bump to the microphone or if it was you might just heard the fucking bump sound from him typing away in his keyboard. We have no idea if they bumped the microphone or not. It's a guess essentially, because we couldn't really tell, we couldn't confirm it. So, I don't know. And the agent's asking, did a filter hit it? I'm pretty sure it didn't hit it with a filter. I mean, we can check, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. Two things. We'll check with a filter, fuck it.
Pretty dang dirty. Look at that. And I just cleaned it not even a month ago. Look how dirty it is. You see that? You see those lines? That's the clean spot. Everything else is dirty. So that's why I gotta go clean this right now. That's why I have such bad allergies. I gotta go clean it right now. It's disgusting. We've had so much pollen in the last few weeks. This thing is full of pollen. So I'll clean it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's exactly what's going on, guys. I paused. I'm gonna go clean this to get better air in here.
Nah, he fucks off, and then he comes back. Right about here. Here we go.
And just like that, here's the night and day difference. Look at that. I'm gonna put that back to the air conditioner. Hopefully that helps me.
There we go. I mean, I just realised you guys couldn't fucking see properly. Did you hear anything though?
And just like that, here's the night and day difference. Look at that. I'm gonna put that back to the air conditioner. Hopefully that helps me. I was wondering why the last few days I was like, oh god, the allergies are really getting to me, because this thing was clogged with pollen. All right, very nice.
No idea. And then he comes back from putting it back in.
That was gross, man.
People are saying he hit it with a filter. If it did, we didn't see it or hear it. It was close to it, but we didn't hear anything. That's the problem.
It's like, no wonder I'm so bad. Okay. I received a $2 tip.
See, that might be the closest we've come. That right there. When he had received a $2 tip. Look at the microphone. Hold on. This might be our best bet here. I think this is our strongest argument right here for the microphone bump. Look at this shit here.
That was gross, man.
As he leans in, when he's talking about getting a $2 tip, and people want to put the music on pause, you won't hear it, but you'll see it.
Yeah, it's like, no wonder I'm so bad. Okay.
Look at the microphone here. Look at the microphone as he leans in here.
I received a $2 tip from Dan.
It's like, is that a bump? It seems to be a lot more vigorous movement than usual, but it could be because he's typing away. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The chat can't agree either, because Agent Soul was saying it was keyboard. D-Dog says, yeah, I heard typing, so that's probably why it's moving more than usual, because he's fucking typing. The keyboard's sitting right next to the microphone, which is why it's fucking jiggling more than usual. Guys, I think we're just going to fucking have to accept it. We can't agree whether there's a microphone bump or not, so we can't get a full house. We were one away. But sadly, it was not to be.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? But we can't be sure of it, so we're going to just have to say it's over. We're one away from a full house. Remember, we can blame Ulf the Arbalist because they picked the card. Nah, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was going to be a slam dunk full house because it was going so well. But sadly, we're just one away. It is what it is. Nothing we can do. Anyway, Otters. Beloved Otters. Actually, how's Phil doing for the stream? Like, how's he doing performance-wise? He's not made a single tip. He's not made a single dollar in money since he started gameplay. Hilarious. Anyway, guys, I am going to wrap things up there very quickly, try and catch the end of the Scotland game. Are we still drawing one each? Let me have a look, see. Yeah, still one each with Scotland. kind of nervy, you know. Scotland haven't had a whole lot of chances, but it's the look of things. But hey, it's still one each, and I still hope for the Scots. But yeah, guys, I am going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me with some bingo antics. Sad that we couldn't get the full house today. We were so close, but it's not to be. But we'll try again on Friday. Bugle912, if you're still here, I've seen you in the chat earlier on. If you're here, send me an email, and we'll sort, because I think it's safe to say, Bugle, you've won the bingo prize for the month of May, because Suds is a no-show. So I might as well try and get details sorted for you, just to kind of get your prize when I see you. If you've gone anyway, I'll get in touch with you at some point anyway. I'll reach out to you on YouTube or something like that, for example, in the thread I made. You know, and we'll try and get something sorted there, you know. So, but yeah, tomorrow we'll sort out the bingo prizes for the month of May. Looks like Bugle's going to win half of it, and the other half will go to Jasper's Angels. But yeah, I will be back on Friday for some more bingo antics and shenanigans. Feel free to join me then if you want to, and also don't forget. That being said, we'll live tomorrow, for example. I'm not sure who else we're doing detractor antics. I think Broside Phil's been doing all our streams lately, so keep an eye out for them and their shenanigans. I will be joined on Friday, hopefully, by Brad Burnian. So yeah, it'll be good to hear from him again. It's been a wee while since we've heard from them, so yeah, it'll be good to catch up with Brad and see how he's doing, and see if he can explain himself for his fucking marble antics. To be fair, he had no idea about that, you know. He had no idea that his marble caused so much fucking pain. But it's just, it's pretty fucking funny. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end how I always end by pointing to today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But until Friday, guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your Thursday as well. Bugle, you are here. Bugle, email me at kingjadvcmp@gmail.com. And we will get something sorted for you for your bingo prize, because you've probably won. So there you go. You send me an email, and we'll get that sorted. And also, just try and take like a wee screenshot of the top corner of your YouTube channel just to show it's you, you know. So there we go. Because some people try and impersonate us, sometimes as it is. There we go. There we go. So I need to try and get your bingo prize sorted for the last month. Cheers. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up with guys. Thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and your Thursday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye. Come on, Scotland.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.